Live. Hold up. Got the Mizike. We live. Reacts time. Type shit. Type shit. Let me play this shit.
I make it do Humpty then. Even a text and it made him feel ugly, man. Aha, dickhead, dummy, man. I just be shooting the strap with one hand. I just be holding the bench with my other hand. I brought my main bitch a color man. I brought my other little bitch a little another bench. Running these tracks like I am the running man. Throwing my hands, he turned to the stutter man. 1600, these niggas from anywhere. I done with Christian Dior on my underwear. Prada on me and it cost me 100 pair. Don't wear no Under Armour, that's some city gear. Niggas be looking at me like I'm kinda weird. Niggas be thinking they running my city where? One hand, I just be holding the bench with my other hand. I brought my main bitch a color man. I brought my other little bitch a little another.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta make sure that shit straight on YouTube, twin. It might ban me. It might ban me. Wait, what is my YouTube stream title? Exit. Hit title. Monday stream. Chat. All right, bro, we live. I think both streams live. I think should be good. Let me make sure. Yeah, we good. All right, bro. I don't even gotta say much. Reacts time. I ain't reacting no videos in a little minute. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Wait, let me put my socials back on the screen. Make this bit full screen. We got a Gideon video. He just dropped today. Cops refused to arrest drug dealer who came to meet 14-year-old. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of his videos recently been cops for like refusing to do their job. That shit is crazy to me. I feel like not even as a police officer, bro, as a human, soon as you hear some shit involving a child, bro, like that's it. Like you don't gotta tell me nothing else after that, bro. You don't gotta say nothing else.
Calvin,
I know how I say
it. Former drug dealer /
nigga kind of look like Gideon though. I ain't gonna lie, in an alternate universe.
Parolee and welder from the state of Georgia.
From Georgia?
Identifies as a self-proclaimed YN.
Self-proclaimed YN.
In In today's
That's kind of
explosive
crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
episode of EDP Watch, Calvin decided to take a quick trip to our steakhouse after a hard day's work to Netflix and chill and watch some Zootopia with our iOS 14 decoy. Not only that, but the police in Vodesta County had zero drive to investigate this bizarre chill sesh and situation at hand. But why
I ain't gonna lie. The fact that they brought this many niggas already told me they wasn't about to do shit.
just investigate right now? We're not doing that.
That's crazy.
So sit
We're
back,
not doing that.
relax,
That's crazy.
grab your pizza rolls and enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
Shout out Gideon.
Alright, y'all, she's going down there to go get him right now. So we're gonna be watching. But man, this is crazy, y'all. All from somebody just emailing me. If you guys have done decoying work before, make sure y'all email me.
It was up.
Oh, people actually be doing like decoy shit, like not related to Gideon or Prey Catcher. Like, I don't know. That's
I
kind
know
of
my
crazy.
profile says 19, but I'm really on iOS 14. But I like older guys.
Oh my god, you still got your V card, I bet.
Yeah.
The fact that that's the first thing his mind went to is actually nuts. That's
not
nuts.
bad?
Nah,
That's nuts,
not
bro.
bad. A good thing.
Oh, really?
Yo, you could always let me pop you. And what's your
What did this nigga just say, bro? You just met.
address? Cause I want to see if you can wet me up.
Nigga.
So you coming?
Yes. If you suck my sucking and of course getting nasty as see what that little ass can do for me. Better show out too. I want to see you get nasty as
Bro. Ain't no way. You can't be that ass. There's no saving this nigga. This nigga is gone. He's long gone. Dr. Umar will be disappointed. A black brother gone. I don't even know if we could call this nigga a brother, bruh. He ain't one of us. Like Kendrick said.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. You ever seen Zootopia? I'm watching Zootopia.
It's kind of crazy, gang. Nigga came dressed in a
What's your
prison
favorite Disney
fit.
movie? You got a favorite? Really?
He just got out of jail.
I think mine's Zootopia. This shit is good.
Yeah, she kind of country. I ain't gonna lie, country ass.
Your sister? You just got a sister, or you got any other siblings?
Having sisters doing that is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
You said
Wait,
you're how
I got a
old?
water open right here. I'm tweeting.
27. Wow, how old are you? 22?
He don't look it. Yeah, he don't look like that age.
Yeah. Maybe it's the tattoos that age you. Have you ever been married? Really? And you don't have a girlfriend? I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm surprised. I don't know. Boys my age are dumb. They just want to play around. Older guys know what they're doing, and they're ugly. They got zits and braces and yeah. So what you want to do? I'm down for whatever. Do you like cupcakes? Do you like cupcakes? You do? I got some.
Hey, Calvin, man.
I think cupcakes was the key word right there. I think, well, whatever it's called. What's the word? I don't even know what the term for that is. My fault. I'm stuttering like a mom.
Do you want to watch EDP?
Alright, we gotta skip that. We gotta skip that. Shout out Gideon though.
Over to edbwatch.com. The following content may cause
I don't want you to feel like you're in trouble or anything, man. We just want to talk.
Oh,
about
she was really watching
let's talk about
Zootopia.
this real quick.
I ain't never seen that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard of it.
Listen, man, you're a big dude and everything, but is it cool if I just pat you down, make sure you don't have no weapons on you? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
So you feel me? This been on camera and stuff?
No, man. It's just for our protection, man. Like in the state of Georgia, you can't just post stuff without people's permission. I mean, I don't want to post this. I'm sure you don't want this out there. This is just for a safety precaution for more of you, because there's 3 guys in here, man.
The fact that it's that type of camera is fucking hilarious. Like, ain't no way, bro. I could see if it was a phone camera. Hell no.
Oh man, okay.
Chad, man, what's going on today, man?
I just want chill, bro. I ain't want nothing like that. I want nothing to you.
I'm gonna sit down with you, man. I don't want you to think I'm over you or anything. I know it's an awkward situation.
I mean, why you gotta film?
I have to, man. This is just like for legal, if like you want to take legal action against me or something like that, or if you hit me or something, you know?
I ain't gonna hit you, bro. I'm saying you gonna post me and stuff.
I'm not here to post you, man. This is just for our safety. This is like a surveillance camera.
It's funny as
You
hell
don't post
because
security
this should
footage
get
unless something
millions of
happens.
views.
But I mean,
So
you say nothing's gonna
eventually, he probably seen this shit already. Should have probably only been out 2 hours. He probably didn't
happen.
see
I
it.
believe you. And the reason why I want to talk to you, man, is because, man, bro, this is white people stuff, man. We're black. So I wanted to do you the common courtesy, and I wanted to talk to you about this. I'm hoping that this isn't something where
He kept it
white
real.
kids, but
Nah, bro. It ain't even nothing like that, bro.
then how'd this happen, man?
I just seen it on the site, bro. Dudes.
And how old did she tell you she was?
About a lot. He thinking of a lot.
No, I asked you, man. You made a lengthy response afterwards.
Like, what you mean?
How old did she say she was, man?
She did say she was young. I ain't gonna cap. She did say she was young.
She did say she was young. How old?
It's funny as hell. The decoy just still in the room watching this shit.
Because, I mean, 18 is young. 19 is young.
Come on, man.
How old did she say she was, Chad?
She said she was young, bro.
Nigga, you know what age she said, gang.
I wasn't finna try to force myself up on her, nothing like that.
That's what the next question I was just going to ask you, man. Was what going to happen today, was it going to be consensual or was it going to be forced on her?
Nah, bro. It wasn't gonna be nothing like that, bro.
Shit, by the sound of them texts, I don't know,
It
bro.
wasn't even been that type of party, man.
Chad, do you have any kids, man? You don't have no kids? Okay, but you got nieces, nephews?
Yeah.
You got sisters, bro.
And, you know, how old are your nieces, man?
I got young niggas and stuff like that.
How would you feel if a grown man, because how old are you? Because you're not 20. So how old are you, man?
I'm a little older than 20, bro.
I'm just genuinely asking, how old are you, man?
This is the type of nigga I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Type of nigga. He ain't never go past high school type shit. So the fact that he probably like what? He probably is like 27 type shit. 27. He probably trying to stay young. He probably be telling people he's 22. Cause he just told her he was 22.
20, bro. I'm a little over 20.
Okay. You're older than 20. Even if you were 20, I'm guessing what, late 30s, early 40s? Hopefully I'm not holding you like that. You're not that old? You know, you kind of look, I don't know if you watch YouTube. You know Pootie? You don't know Pootie? You kind of look like Pootie a little bit. But, I mean, that's getting off topic.
I can see it. I can see it a little bit.
I was just gonna chit chat with that stuff, bro. If she ain't wanna do nothing, bro, I wasn't even finna, like you said, I wasn't even try to do all that.
But even if she just wanted to chit-chat, like, she's too young for that.
You right, bro.
So, why are we chit-chatting with a 14-year-old? Because she said she was 14.
You right. I should have been a bigger person, better man.
Right
A
when she
bigger
said she was
person. This nigga literally hitting the generic responses on 2K.
14, you said, oh, then I bet you got your V card. Man, I could
See,
pop
that's
that
the
one.
first thing his mind went to, gang.
And she was following into the trap too, bro. But I ain't know she was finna do all this, set me up and stuff.
Nigga said she was following into the trap, bro. What trap? What trap?
She could just been real, but like, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? I mean, being real is telling you that she's 14.
Come on now.
How's that?
That's what I mean by that. Like, hey, I'm setting people up, doing this in third, and like, come on.
Nigga, why would she tell you that if the whole point of her... Huh? Nigga, he trying to blame them now. He basically trying to blame her for not saying that she was a decoy. Nigga, she told you she was that age. I ain't gonna say it because I don't. They be blurring it out, so I don't know if I can't say it or what.
Bro, I would have been like, okay, well,
Oh, so, but if another 14-year-old hit you up and said, hey, I won't set you up.
Yeah, like what? That's what I'm saying.
Because I'm not like, looking at these messages. You say it's not going to be that kind of party. I think it was going to be a Diddy party. What do you mean, come on, bro?
Nigga definitely got big boy on them.
You,
stuff like that. Come on, man.
man, what else? You talking about popping her V card?
You're right. I should have been a stronger person. I shouldn't
A
have been-
stronger person is crazy,
How long
bro.
you been divorced for? You trying to find single moms, something like that? You sent her pictures of your you talking all sexual to her, man. I
Yeah,
feel
this
like you
nigga's
should have this
crazy.
conversation here because, like, bro, man, I don't have this conversation at your job or at your house, and then people hear it because people come to crazy conclusions and stuff like this. People don't play about kids, man.
You're right.
That is the truth.
I'm gonna do better, bro.
You go to jail about this shit, and they find out it was kids he was involved with. It's over for that nigga.
Do that, bro. You're right. Yeah,
It's over for
How are you
him.
gonna do better?
Never let this happen again, bro. Never even scoop this low and try nobody like that. And that's for real. I just knew something was wrong. I just feel out. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Everything this nigga saying is cap, bro.
Stop the cap.
Everything this nigga saying is cap.
As soon as I see you, I want to kiss
It's all
your wet
cap.
ass.
That's crazy.
As soon as I see you, I want a wet ass kiss. Oh, you want?
Like a wet kiss or something, but
And you're asking her for pics. You know what that would have been if she sent you pics? Child. So why do you want child? Chad.
I don't know, bro. I just had wrong intentions, bro.
Because listen, I don't believe in incarceration. I believe in rehabilitation. I mean, anyway, even if we were to report this, bro, you're gonna get a slap on the wrist. Like Max, they'll just make you a offender, and then it's gonna make you.
Don't report me, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he telling the truth, nigga. By the title of the video, he telling the truth.
If you let me finish, I said if we were to report you, that's all that was gonna happen. It's just a slap on the wrist. I believe in rehabilitation.
That's what you're saying, bro. You ain't gotta go that far, bro. I promise you, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I don't want to go that far. I mean, I don't think you would want to go that far either, but I see you want to go this far with this, so I gotta work it back. I want to figure out what got your mind into this space to want to do this to a 15-year-old, and then we gotta work our way up. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, bro.
So we gotta figure out what the catalyst of this is. So like, do you not get played with women?
That's a crazy question to ask. I ain't
You
gonna
really
lie.
told her, you said that, oh man, if she would have told me that it was a setup that, you know, I wouldn't have showed up, but you literally told her, I'm afraid about getting in trouble.
Bro, he knew what was going on the whole time, gang. Nigga knew what was going on the whole time.
I just felt like it was.
This nigga is a sick
Why would you
individual.
have gotten in trouble?
Lock his ass up.
So you knew it was wrong the whole time?
Yeah, I knew it was wrong, bro.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Gideon, you need to start bringing Dr. Umar along whenever you do this shit to a black person. I ain't gonna lie. When you do this shit to a black person, bring Dr. Umar, gang. Talk some sense into these. I was about to say
Now I know you 40 because you saying blog, but no, man.
Negroes. That's what I was gonna say.
I have to, man. I've had a dude.
I'm
punch
pretty
me
sure I could say that.
when I came to talk to him. People are crazy these days, man. A lady got stabbed for taking too long in the freaking line. I'm not over here carrying guns and stuff, so I mean, the most I can do is have a camera on me.
You're right, man. You're right, bro.
I want to murder you, just your Lord, if you don't be scared to let me.
I'm just talking, man. I won't even.
He said, I'm just talking. Hey, bro, it ain't funny, but it's funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, but that's a lot more than just talking.
But you see, when I came up, I ain't.
Nigga is defeated,
I
bro.
don't want to force myself on him, nothing like that, man.
But it's the stuff that
Ain't nothing he could say, bro. It's over with.
Sending a pic to him.
Well, actually, it ain't over
crime.
with. These
All this
cops
stuff's a
fucking
crime. Do
stupid.
you have any criminal history?
I got a little criminal history.
What was it?
Narcotics and stuff like that.
I got it. Did they make you a felon? They did. You on probation or?
Yeah, I'm still coming on probation.
Still on
Damn,
criminal
yeah,
probation?
it's over for him. Wait,
Oh man. That's not. Come on, man. I mean, you shouldn't do it anyway. You
yeah,
know?
but doing that shit while you
But, I
on,
mean,
that's
on criminal probation. We're doing this.
I gotta make better decisions, bro. You're right. At the end of the day, you're right.
If we weren't here, what would have happened today?
Bro, I won't even force myself on it, bro.
I know you wouldn't have forced yourself, but let's say she was down with it. What would have happened?
I probably just chill and get to know it, bro. Cause she was like, "What you want to do?" I'm like, "I'm on whatever you want on. If you want to watch TV, just chill or whatever."
Listen, man, we both dudes, man. I ain't driving the hour to meet some random girl online just to watch Zootopia.
that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie, that's a fact.
Cause bro, man, you're grown. You've been through a lot. You've had a lot of partners.
He already
in the
said what he
past.
was trying to do,
Would you put her in
gang.
any
He already
crazy
said it.
Positions to do, or would you have just been basic with her?
I won't do no crazy stuff like that.
So would it just been basic?
Bro, Gideon, how do I keep a straight face with these questions he asked? Nigga say you gonna put her like what, bro?
I won't even make her fuck, bro. Cause she just wanted to chill, bro. So I wouldn't even try to push no issue or nothing like that, bro. Even though it was taking.
Damn, my eyes
What would
kind
you,
of.
like? Let's say her dad, or her mom walked in. What are we saying then?
I'd be like, I apologize and stuff like that, but she didn't wrap me up. But I won't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you can't blame her, nigga. Nigga still trying to blame her.
You know what I'm saying? Try to start and stuff like
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. You are being a big man. You play football?
that. I play a little basketball.
You play basketball? What
Yeah, nigga look like he about 6'6",
I play a little power forward. and stuff.
Power forward.
6.
Okay. I mean, this chat log
7.
is just.
They're just being dumb, bro. I'm
It is being dumb, but it's just, this is bad. What do you do for work?
Cleveland Brooks and stuff. I got a pretty good job.
Cleveland Brooks. What's that? I don't know.
Like with horse boilers and stuff like that, wood and stuff.
Oh, you
Oh, well
weld?
then.
Oh, it's not like.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking
You
about?
did a trade school?
Yeah, I did it when I was a little younger and stuff.
When you were a little younger? Okay. So, man, like, do you have a girlfriend?
I have someone to talk to, but we're not that serious and stuff like that.
Okay. But I mean, like, she's of age, I hope, right?
Yeah, she's up there, bro.
But why are we not with her right now? Or why are we not with someone? How do I know this isn't your first time doing this?
This is my first time. I ain't never. I don't do stuff like this.
I don't got no.
Bro, he was lying about other shit. He definitely lying about this. This is not his first time doing that shit.
It's like,
Definitely not.
because I know how it is in the hood, man. People don't care about age.
Right, but I ain't.
They say they care about age, but behind the scenes, you know, they really don't.
Yeah, but I ain't going out just looking for, you know what I'm saying? Young female stuff like that. I ain't doing that, bro.
You're not doing that.
Ain't like I'm just going to look for like young females and stuff like that. Just being real.
I mean, I don't think you're going out there looking for young females, but if we had to run this all back, she says, I'm 14. What's the first thing we're saying?
Should have been cut off from right down. I shouldn't even pursue it.
That's what should have happened, but that ain't what happened,
we kept
gang.
going.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm talking more. I want to hear from you, Chad, man.
I just fucked up, bro. It wasn't even. I ain't supposed to be like this, bro.
I mean, I do believe that. I do think it wasn't supposed to be like this, but the scenario that we're in, it was supposed to be like that. So there's still a problem there, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Still a problem.
I'm just more sad that it's a brother, man.
Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie. It is bad all around, but the fact that
Well, if you weren't a brother,
crazy,
man, I
yeah.
promise you, this would be on somebody else's desk right now.
So what you doing, bro? Like,
What do you mean, what am I doing?
you got the cameras and stuff. You ain't got to worry about this happening again, bro. I promise you that.
You know what? I had someone tell me that, and guess what? Wound up being on the couch again.
I'm telling you, for man to man, like real talk, bro.
nigga repositioned himself on the couch. Giving the disappointed mom look. You about to try to leave? Or what are you doing? Wait.
So, bro, you still want to talk?
I do want to talk, man. I mean, obviously, man, if you don't want to talk, it's up to you, but I want to talk about this.
I'm right. I told you everything, bro. Like,
In reality, the cops
actually
already
got
called,
more
chat.
questions.
It's
You got a lot
over.
of stuff.
Cops already called.
Like I said, man, it's totally up to you. But I do want to talk about this, man.
I give you my word, bro. Like, you ain't got to worry about me no more doing no crazy stuff like this, bro. Then you got the camera and stuff, bro.
But you're mad about the camera, but I'm mad about.
I'm mad about the whole situation. Just like, dang. I know you're gonna end up posting. You ain't gonna post it without no consent or nothing like that. But come on.
I mean, who wants to post a guy coming to meet a 14-year-old girl? Like, really, who would want to watch that?
Shit, millions of people, I guess. I don't know. I'm watching it right now
So
again.
you'll let me your face and in your throat?
That's crazy.
Just talking crazy, man.
That's crazier than crazy, man.
Freakazoid.
Here, can you sit down? I'm gonna sit down.
Freak
I don't
monster.
want to feel like I'm standing up, like, cause when you stand up, it's more unnatural, cause you're swerving. Believe it or not, psychology, sitting down is the best.
I just want to know what's your attention, bro. Like,
I want to know what your.
I told you my attention, but I wasn't gonna try to like force myself on her, bro. Like,
Your intentions are way more important in this situation than my intentions.
but that mean none of the stuff I said.
Did it give you a thrill, like talking to somebody that younger?
I ain't gonna do that.
Nigga kept going talking about he ain't mean none of the stuff he said,
No
bro.
black man. So not only was it a minor, but you got a snow bunny. Like Dr. Umar, he'd be pissed.
I told y'all again. I said Dr. Umar. I said Dr. He need to start bringing this nigga, bro.
If you know
Talk
who
some
Dr.
sense
Umar
into
is.
these motherfuckers.
But I don't really like.
You don't be on the internet like that. Just be working. Do you think if we weren't here, bad things could have happened? You
Yes.
probably wouldn't have been able to control yourself and your urges.
Cause I ain't have no urges or nothing like that. I wouldn't even touch on her. I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying?
You can't say you didn't have no urges when I'm reading stuff about.
I'm saying like do the text message or something like that, but you know like when you get somebody when you see them and stuff like that, but
For peace of mind for me, man, did you at least bring some condoms with you?
I ain't really know. But cause like I said, I ain't.
So you could have accidentally got her pregnant. I would believe that if there was talk about some other chit chat, you know, like school, sports.
Yeah, this
blah, blah,
nigga went straight into it, bro. Soon as she told him the age, nigga said, "You lost your V card?" Goofy
blah.
ass
It was
nigga.
just on your end at least. It was straight, boom, boom. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Why was your first
Straight
reaction
to
to
it.
her saying that she's 15 to be, let me pop your V card?
See,
No, she was like that. She was like, I'm ready for my V card to be popped.
she did not say that shit, gang.
He said,
Nigga is
I know my
lying.
profile says 19, but I'm really 15, but I like older guys. And then you said, lol, oh my gosh, you still have your V card, I bet.
Stop the cap.
And she said, yeah, is that bad? I said, no, not bad, a good thing. What?
I don't really mean none of that shit I be saying.
Did you ever have a thought like, okay, the conversation needs to end right here?
Yeah.
Like when in the whole interaction did we have that thought? I'm just mirroring, so if you're gonna stand, I'm gonna stand.
I think probably sometime today.
Sometime today, was it on the drive up here?
Yeah, I was like, man, I just had a bad feeling. I like, I'm just chill. I ain't going, you know what I'm saying?
Think my shit.
Have you ever been touched as a kid, man? Sometimes statistics show that when stuff happens as a child.
That's a crazy question to ask, but it's true. What he's saying is true.
Had a good upbringing, good parents. How long ago was the whole narcotics thing?
Like a year.
Nigga probably was a drug dealer. He was a
How long you
trapper.
been out for?
I've been out for a little minute, probably like a year or something like that.
So you've been out for a year and you got this. I mean, that's a great paying job, man. You're getting all this accomplished and everything. And do you think it would be worth it to have thrown that away?
It ain't worth it. I ain't even gonna say that.
But why do you need me to tell you that? Why are we here?
I ain't need you to tell me that. I just make crazy mistakes, bro. Crazy decisions sometimes. And I know better, bro. Like,
Decisions like this can be dire.
can I go, bro? Cause
Listen, you can leave whenever you want, man. But like, I feel like I still have a lot to ask and stuff. But obviously, you're free whenever you want to leave, man.
I promise you ain't gotta worry about that happening again, bro. Like, for man to man, like, word, bro, you ain't dumb mistakes, bro. Like, for real. Cause I know better, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to know his real age.
You live by
Nigga,
yourself?
definitely not 22, gang.
Does she have
Definitely
a kid?
not.
she got a small son and stuff.
Live with your sister, man.
That's what I'm saying. You're right. At the end of the day, you're right.
And she got kids. And who did we come see today?
I'm right, bro. You're right.
So you understand why I'm scared?
You're right. But I ain't like no going out and looking for little kids and stuff like that, bro.
Because if I wanted to be an a-hole, you know, I would have went to your house, had this conversation in front of Lakia.
That's what you're saying. You're right.
That would have been a whole thing to do. I mean, you know your sister more than me, but you think she'll let you stay up in her house knowing this is what you're up to? She's trying to help her brother out, get him back on his feet. How did you get here today? Did you Uber? Did you take the bus?
Nah, I gotta go get my sister and stuff, bro.
So you drove? It's like your car or her car?
My sister, bro.
So you came to come commit a crime.
Nigga used his sister car to go meet a minor. Shit crazy.
This car.
Like, dude, if you really just said, like, before you even pull off, game, like, get in the car and just sit, look at the steering wheel and just think about what you know for a second. Like, from his perspective, bro, I'm really about to drive my sister car to go meet a minor. That's what he thinking. That's what he's saying.
Tell her you were going.
And he still proceeded to do it.
I thought I'd pick you up in a little bit. I'm finna step out for a little bit. That's it.
Let's be honest. Would you have had time to watch a full movie?
Nah, the movie was already playing, bro.
No, but let's say you.
I told her I had to leave anyways.
So you can't just tell me that we came here just to hang.
That would have been, bro. Like I said, I ain't.
Well, don't.
Nigga did
I
not
didn't know-
drive an hour, bro.
Yeah.
He did not drive an hour to come watch
Like,
Zootopia.
here, that's what it's gonna be.
Cause you were locked up, so you know what they do to chomos. Did you? To be honest, did you bully chomos when you were in there? You didn't. But you know how the culture is for them, right? So I know you didn't eat next to them. Just one got bunked up in your room. I know you didn't bunk with them. You can't talk to them, or else you're gonna be labeled as one.
Right, I get what you're saying.
So how are we gonna be in prison and see how the culture treats chomos, but then when we get out,
Yeah, like a hypocrite.
be honest, have you ever looked down on them? Like, oh man, how could they do that?
I know everybody had their own situation. I don't judge nobody.
Listen, man, I don't get cops involved, but I do like to get somebody involved. So I want to see if you'll be a man enough to tell your sister. So there's a security blanket to make sure
That nigga is not doing that.
Future.
He's not doing that, bro.
Tell me that I can't.
I would tell her exactly what. Obviously, it's up to you, but
I ain't gonna tell her the phone, bro. That's just gonna mess up her day where I can tell her in person. Like,
How do I know you'll tell her in person?
I'm just being real with you, like man to man. I can even get your number, I call you and put you on speakerphone and be like, look, over here with my sister.
Man to man, if I left from here, like I ain't never calling you again. Would you call me again? Would you call me again? Be honest. Would you call me again?
Yeah, to let you know, like, I'm being sincere about this shit.
Would you just let me know, or would you call me and put her on the phone?
I put you on the phone, like, look, this is my sister right here. I'm finna let her know this is what I did. Bro, I don't do this, bro.
Nigga definitely would block
Okay,
the
how about
number
this?
instantly,
I'll
bro.
meet you halfway. Can I come with you in person to tell her?
Nah, not with cameras and stuff.
No. Just you, me, and her.
Yeah, nah, I really lose the phone. But I already know you like
Even if he did do that, bro, I wouldn't trust that shit, bro. You could easily get set up. You don't got nobody else with you.
I think with your sister, I don't think she'll do nothing crazy, especially with her having kids. So I'm saying just you meet her. That's a perfect middle ground. We could do it in person, or we could do it on the phone.
I ain't gonna call her while she at work, bro. 'Cause I don't want anyone to discourage and stuff like that. Like,
Okay, would you be cool with me watching you tell her after she gets off today? You see?
Nigga just walking
called the
in,
bluff.
walking in circles, bro.
and with you on the phone with no cameras, bro.
With no cameras.
And it's not gonna be posted or nothing.
And it won't be posted. It'll just be you, me, her.
Alright, we can do that.
That's a man thing. Where do we go from here?
Like I said, bro, you got to worry about this happening again, but that's real. That's kind of from my heart, bro. Like, that's real.
Be honest.
I'm really trying to see what happens when the police get involved, because apparently they ain't help shit. So
I ain't gonna say I harm him or nothing like that. I'm just saying as long as he ain't force herself upon her, you know what I'm saying? Like try to hurt her or nothing like that. Sit down and have a real conversation with him and talk to him.
You know, this is actually funny. Every time I ask somebody, and you know the two things they never say they'll do? They never say they'll put their hands on them or hurt them, and they never say that they will get cops involved. Every single time, they always say, I would just have a conversation with them and make sure that they don't do it again. Don't you find that kind of crazy? Every single person that gets caught doing something like this, they always say, I'm just gonna have a good talking to that person. It'd be like if you said you saw someone dealing drugs, like, oh man, I wouldn't call the cops. I'll just have a good talk to them. Or you saw someone murder somebody, man. You know, I'm not gonna stop them what they're doing. I'm gonna not even call
he's
the
making a
cops.
good
Wait for
point.
the
I ain't gonna
cops
lie
to
to
have
you.
that
He
person
making a good
pull them
point.
aside and be like, hey man, you can't be doing that.
Who the fuck is knocking?
What is going on, guys? Who is all this?
Hey officer, Calvin, are you ever gonna send pics to a 15-year-old girl again? Or is this your last time?
Yes, sir. I said it's my last time.
Are you ever gonna talk to a 15-year-old girl again?
Crazy part, the nigga said no sir and yes sir. Gideon's younger than him. I'm pretty sure.
Can you look that officer in the eye and promise him you'll never do this again?
You ain't promise me nothing. I don't.
But can you, as a man, can you say I'll never?
That's crazy, bro. As a cop, you hear what he just said, and you back away from it, saying you ain't promised me nothing. I don't. He basically saying he don't got nothing to do with it.
Never do this again?
Yes, sir. I can't say that, bro.
You can say what? What won't you do again?
You don't want to have this situation happen.
What is this situation, Calvin?
What's the issue? Where are we at?
So, Calvin, he
I
came
don't
in
even like this cop game.
15-year-old
Nigga's a
girl,
weirdo.
Sent her
Just by
pictures
this,
of
just by this first
said things like he
30-second
wanted to eat her
intro.
mouth, had with her. He just drove an hour to come all the way over here. But like he said he'll never do this again, and I do believe that.
Give me 1 second. Let me talk to my cat real quick, okay?
nigga is spineless, bro. He can't make a decision on his own.
Yeah.
That gotta be one awkward ass elevator ride. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How you doing, officer? So, like we were talking out there, say it all out. Say, I will never talk to a.
I will never. Yes, sir.
Okay, and all those messages you sent, that was you?
Yes, sir. Again.
And that was your sent?
No, sir. That was a fake picture. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was a fake picture.
No, this nigga lying, bro. Now he lying, bro. Oh my gosh.
But you did send a picture to her.
Yes, sir. Fake picture.
And the number you text her on, that's your number, right? Okay. You guys heard it here?
Okay.
So who's in charge of this?
Me.
Meeting somebody and then getting shot? There's a process to follow.
We were in
Meeting someone, that's the first thing they're worried about. That's what they're worried about, bro. That is actually insane. That's insane.
I don't know if you know Lake County over in Florida. They always tell us that we can ask more questions and we can do more things that they can't.
All the text messages.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to see it now so you guys have a PC?
Now he's got it.
Okay.
So we'll pass it on to our investigation.
It's something that part of the issue with some of this is that without knowing how all that has been worded, and that's something we're going to leave up to the DA and to our investigators, making sure it's not going to fall.
They basically saying that's not their
The
problem.
thing is, though, she has an arrest here on scene.
I got you.
Crazy part is, these cops probably got daughters. And they don't give a fuck.
And our DA is dropping it
They don't care at all, gang.
Do you know why?
because of procedural issues. I don't know exactly why.
Did you hear about them dropping your kid?
They did not believe they dropped him. Last I heard, he got arrested.
But as far as us, what we've been instructed from the top down is right now we're not going to make an arrest.
Is there a crimes investigator on scene today?
Not on scene, no.
Who will be like taking over this case?
It would be our investigation.
Is there any investigation?
They're not gonna do shit, bro.
Not right now, no. Right now, we're not making an arrest on him.
But why can't we just investigate right now?
We're not doing that.
Okay, but are you guys gonna take his phone for PC?
We're done.
I'm just saying, like, cause like, listen, we have 12 million followers. So when we post this and Valdosta police, it's gonna look really bad when it's just them like saying we're not gonna do this right now. When we have so many other police departments, I know you're saying it will be investigated, but why can't it be investigated right now? He's right here.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. All the, it's not the whole force, bro. It's probably not the whole force. It's like some people, they probably just can't speak up because the situation they're in. They might be a rookie. They might be, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say it's the whole force, but they deserve whatever type of backlash they get because, bro, you literally just said on camera that you don't care about the. All right,
He
bro.
admitted to you guys. He's admitting to it. You
Yeah.
guys have enough PC to take his phone. 'Cause
Yeah,
what
they're
if he
not
has
gonna
something
take,
on his
at
phone?
least like at the very minimum, take his phone so he can delete shit. But no, they're not even gonna do that.
He deletes it. What if he throws his phone off the side of the highway?
Yeah, like
But what? I know the PC to arrest is a lot higher, but the PC to take a phone is a lot lower.
No, I get you, but we're taking the report, and that's as far as it
Is there anybody I could talk to? Then there's no one I could talk to about this. Okay. What's your name?
goes. Captain Chavarria.
Chavea.
you're a
What's your name?
captain, bro.
Gosling. Lieutenant Hurley. Okay. Make sure to get whenever they let him drive off. I want to get that in 4K. Show them letting him walk away. And I'm calling your sister too.
Look, you see how he looking, bro? He is a weirdo, gang.
What's good, everybody, man? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Now,
What is he gonna-
let me let you guys know what's going on with Calvin Newkirk. So I had called up to that police station countless times. I would say 10 plus times talking to the investigator that was working our case. And none of those times did the investigator ever return my call, right? I called again. Nobody was answering. Finally, I got in touch with the investigator working our case. And instead of being like, hey, you guys did a good job, sorry about what happened with our officers and everything, he was actually, condemning the work that our group does, saying that, we endanger everybody. He was saying how across the block, there is a dance studio that you guys didn't incorporate, and a bullet could have ricocheted over to there, like the JFK magic bullet theory. And he was just coming up with all of these excuses.
Yeah, just
And I was
saying
like, okay,
bullshit.
let's stop beating around the bush. What's going to end up happening with Calvin Newkirk? So apparently, Calvin went up to the police station himself because even he was trying to figure out what was going on. They told him that they're still investigating it. And also, they low-key threatened me saying that Calvin felt like he was being kidnapped and he was forced to be there against his will, and that he felt like if he left that he would have been shot. So they were pretty
He would have been shot if he left. And the crazy part is the cops probably not making that up. That's probably him saying that. Like, he's a cornball for that, bro. You're a grown ass man doing that when it's your
telling me
mistakes, bro. Like,
that
own up to your
their
mistakes.
District Attorney's Office could be pursuing kidnap charges against me, right? And obviously you guys watched the video. You guys saw me let him know that he could leave whenever he wanted. So, I mean, if they're doing things like this, I mean, hey, if you want to put that charge on me, hey, you know what? I'll just hire the best lawyer in Georgia. We'll take that to court. But if you put that charge on me, I at least expect you to do the right thing and charge Calvin Newkirk. I mean, the guy admitted on scene. The guy even admitted when he went back to the police station to figure out what was going on, but yet still nothing has happened.
I wonder if he called his
the
sister.
Police wonder why civilian and police relationship is at an all-time low. low because it's the lack of transparency and it's the lack of action. You know, we see these videos of these auditors standing out in front and you see 15 police cars pull up trying to find any excuse to arrest those guys, but you have an admitted child and they don't want to do anything about it. So
Shit
this
crazy.
is all of Valdosta's information.
Wait, what's all this?
Call up there and
That's their phone number. That's the case number. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna call. I was about to say I was gonna call, but I ain't gonna call.
They got really mad last time we blew them up. But you know, I'm gonna just blow them up again because that's our First Amendment right. We pay your guys' bills, and when we the people see you not doing your jobs and acting like tyrants, we are going to treat you as such and demand.
I kind of want to see.
And if you guys still don't want to,
Kind of want to see like the
then I'll
reviews
have
they
to
got.
take it even further up and maybe get some of my federal friends to investigate this case, since it looks like all you guys could do is just, you know, little traffic violation stops and then slap them on with felonies. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what's all gonna happen with this. Currently he is not charged, but as soon as he is, I will let you guys know. And we appreciate all your guys, you know, just support throughout the years. We thank you guys for everything. And without any further ado, God bless you guys. See you next.
All right, bro. Shout out to Gideon. L Cops, I guess. L Cops. I mean, we've seen it too many times, to be honest. Like, this is not the first video that it's happened for like this for him. Well, happened like this for him. I don't know what the fuck I mean by saying that, but y'all know what I mean. He experiences the shit all the time. Cops just don't care. But we got another reaction. Another video by the GOAT himself. The GOAT himself, Dr. Insanity. Dr. Insanity. I ain't gonna lie, he be dropping like once a week. Or I don't know, maybe like 2 times a week, some weeks. But every time it's a banger. 10 million views 13 days ago, bro. Y'all know what time it is. How police capture Colorado's smartest killer.
This is the mother of 43-year-old Crystal Krug. In a few seconds, she's going to find Crystal's lifeless body inside this very garage.
Hello?
Oh. I ain't gonna lie, there should have been another cop up there like stopping her from going in there. There's no way she should have been allowed to go in there, bro.
And this
That's him. That's a killer.
Krug, the man who killed her. He's heading in for another
Husband.
normal
Gotta be.
workday, just minutes after leaving his wife's
Yep.
lifeless
I know
body
it. Husband.
hidden in the garage of
It's
their
always
own
husband.
home.
Oh shit. Holy fuck.
For the last
And obviously it goes without saying, bro, prayers to the victims, bro. We gotta sometimes remember that shit real life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
4 months, this man has been engineering the most calculated homicide plot Colorado has ever seen.
He was free for 4 months. I thought usually the husband is the first person they investigate when, huh? That don't make sense to me, bro. I don't know.
Manipulating Crystal's children and setting up the perfect scapegoat to take the blame. He believes his plan is bulletproof. The police will spend weeks chasing a ghost and eventually arrest someone else for the murder he committed. And despite nearly perfect detective work, his plan works exactly the way he intended.
Husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. Oh my god, this can't be true.
I'm not gonna lie, they gotta ask the family. But sometimes the family, bro, they won't say if they've like seen any type of domestic abuse or anything like that that led to it. I don't know.
I was the person who attacked her.
It's in Colorado. I don't see no mountains though.
Crystal, how's your injury?
Yeah, nice to
Very
meet
good to
you.
meet you. Talk to Detective Mike, kind of have an idea what's going on.
Yes.
This is Crystal Krug
Oh,
months
wait.
before her
So she has called before, chat. This might be it. Okay.
for murder. She lives here with her husband, Daniel Krug.
Let's see what she's
and
calling
their
about
3
first.
children. Both Crystal and her husband are well educated and
Because what if she's calling about the stalker that he said? You know what I mean?
built a comfortable
What if
life
it was
together
actually
with
true?
their kids. But behind closed doors, something dark is happening that will destroy this beautiful family. All because Crystal's been dealing with a stalker obsessed with her.
So it's true. Hey, Crystal, hope it's okay. I looked you up. I go to Boulder every few weeks and thought we could hook up. You game? So you at dentist. I like clean teeth for my... You got so... Bro, what the... He saw her go to the dentist?
Sending her constant threats.
This is
and planning
crazy.
to watch her every
It
move.
played out perfectly for the husband, bro. It played out perfect. Since we already know he's the killer. This shit played out perfectly for him, bro. She already had a stalker to blame. Case shut and dry.
This officer is here
Well,
to check her
in
car
his
for
eyes.
GPS trackers or anything that could explain how this stalker keeps finding her. In reality, the stalker is much closer than anyone could have
Oh,
imagined.
wait. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Let me stop pausing, though. Let me stop pausing.
You can see like it's a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna see blood marks, but like my street looks like this all the time. There's no one out there. Like I know the normal cars.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's following from.
Okay.
I can only assume a tracker.
Nothing jumps out at me.
I know, I didn't either. I'm hoping it's just meant to mess with me.
The officer continues searching the vehicle top
That
to
shit
bottom.
gotta be scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this shit only happens to women, for real. If we're being honest. Well, not
He
only,
finds
but
nothing suspicious.
more likely
so
than not.
before leaving, he offers Crystal a few safety recommendations and reassures her that they'll keep looking into her case. Not long in the course of the investigation, Broomfield police receive another call, this time from Crystal's husband, Daniel, reporting a break-in at his home. An officer is dispatched to check things out. Unknowingly, this encounter will be the start of one of the most
I didn't mean to do
calculated
that.
murders the United States has ever seen.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, definitely. I'm Officer Chauncey.
I'm Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Johnson, nice to meet you.
So as I pulled in, I saw someone run out, jump over my gate, and take off that way.
Got it.
I didn't think to call you until my wife got home recently, and we realized the spare key that we keep in the garage isn't there.
Do they have cameras? Or do the neighbors have cameras? One of the two.
Okay.
One of the two.
According to Daniel, the only thing that's gone is their spare house key. If someone stole that, it means
All right,
they
so
are
in this
done.
instant, they should literally change the locks the same day, no? Change all the locks the same day. That's all you got? Well, not change the... Well, damn. You probably can't do that in the same day, to be honest. It's probably a process.
And might have plans to come back at some point. The officer
Probably a
advises
process.
Daniel to change their locks immediately, while police
See?
look into
That's what I
who
was
this
thinking.
intruder might be. What no one realizes tonight is that this is no random incident. It's the opening move in a plan that's been forming for months. And this break-in is just step one.
But I see a camera up top.
9 days after Daniel reports the break-in, his wife Crystal wakes up to another uneasy morning. For weeks now, she's been receiving strange anonymous messages and a growing sense that
Trash your
someone out
husband and
there
come.
has an eye on her.
It's crazy. This nigga's talking about himself. Like, that's
Until
nuts.
now, none of it had a name attached, but a faceless presence that kept
And I
getting
look-y feel bad, bro. Because before she died, bro, she really felt like somebody was really, like, she looking over her shoulder every couple minutes and shit. Just because this nigga want to play games, and that's crazy.
closer. But today, that changes. As Crystal gets the kids ready for school, makes
Why
her
they gotta
morning
use that creepy ass picture of the kid?
coffee, and heads out for work, her phone buzzes. She glances at the screen and sees a name she hasn't thought about in more than 20 years. Jack Anthony Holland, a man she dated briefly as a teenager. The message is short.
So she just framed, well, he framed this nigga, bro? Like, this is an actual person that he's framing?
Prude, completely out of nowhere. Hi, Crystal. It's Anthony. Hope it's okay I looked you up. I go to Boulder every few weeks and thought we can hook.
And you know what's crazy? The husband probably jealous of this nigga just because he found somebody. I don't know. It got to be something like that. There's no way he just picked this specific nigga for the. Like, he could have picked anyone. He could have picked some random guy, a random picture on Facebook or some shit. But he picked one of her exes. Niggas a weirdo.
Look up. You game? At first, she didn't think much of it. The two last spoke years ago, and even then, he was harmless. So she ignores it and moves on. But the next day, everything changes. Are you there? You should say yes when I offer pity. Whatever. I saw your pics. You got fat. You should yourself.
Bro, this is her husband saying this, bro. Insulting her like that.
Saw you at the dentist today. Your license plate expired. Gotta fix that. Suddenly,
that's crazy,
Crystal's
bro.
fear becomes reality, and she begins living with the terrifying possibility that she's being watched. And now, she's certain Anthony is the one who's been harassing her for weeks. She becomes hypervigilant, installs cameras around the home, dash cams in her car, and starts carrying a concealed handgun everywhere she goes. By late October,
Crazy part is, bro, imagine if by chance she runs into this nigga at like the gas station or something and he tries to come up to her because he don't know that the husband doing this shit. She just pop his ass. Now he dead because she thought he was stalking him when he ain't do shit. Obviously, that's not what happened, but
Crystal's barely sleeping. She keeps a spreadsheet of her stalker log, documenting every message she...
See, bro, she was literally paranoid. And the crazy part is, she probably was confiding in that shit. Welcome. Damn, I can't speak right now. She probably was telling him all this shit. Like her husband, telling him everything. And he probably like acting like he don't know. When he's the one doing the shit. Seeing her stressed like this.
gets.
That's crazy.
Then, almost
Damn,
a
the
month
textures ain't loading? What the fuck?
later,
What are textures
a
at?
new email from Anthony confirms her worst fears. This your husband? Drives like slow old lady. He needs to drive safe. The email comes with an attached photo showing her husband Daniel at his workplace. Now the
A
stalker
sicko,
isn't
bro.
just
He's a
targeting
sicko.
Crystal. He's coming after her family. Crystal realizes she can't handle this alone, so she hires a private investigator to track down Anthony's addresses and digital history. Then, on Halloween night, she calls the police.
So, how can I help you tonight? What's going on?
Yeah, so I have an ex from a very long time ago who has occasionally found me on social media, and it's never been an issue. So this month. So this month, I have received numerous text messages, and then today I got an email that is very threatening, and it escalated to the point that he took a recent picture of my husband at his work location. So the stalking is getting a little too
I just feel bad,
aggressive
bro.
at this point in time.
Her last
So
couple
my
weeks of
last
living, she was
contact with
looking
this
over her
individual
shoulder
was
and shit.
5 years ago, where I told him I was happily married. I had no interest in what he kept contacting me. He kind of blew things up and then blocked me. I blocked him, haven't heard from him since.
After explaining everything to the officer, she documents each detail.
What was his reason killing him, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would you have to go through all of this, bro?
Forwards the case to
Like,
the
this probably
department's
took more
investigative
work
unit.
than the actual
Within
divorce.
hours, the file
No
lands
bullshit,
on the
bro.
desk
The divorce
of
probably would have
Detective
took less
Andrew
work.
Martinez, a seasoned investigator who's worked some of Broomfield's toughest cases, including abductions and violent crimes. Martinez schedules a formal meeting with Crystal for the following week, hoping to get a clearer picture of what exactly is happening and who this Anthony really is. When she sits down with Martinez, the situation has already escalated far beyond what Crystal first reported.
So, I mean, like, he saw, like, full pictures of my family, of my kids. Like, I locked down my protocol real fast after this, because it was pretty alarming, right? Where he's like, we're meant to be together, and my family loves that we're talking. And I'm like, whoa, you think that we're, like, in a relationship? So I shut it down real hard. I said, this is really creepy for me. You need to stop. And he got, like, real emotional, and then blocked me. I'm like, good. And I blocked him, and I'm like, and then I shut down Facebook entirely. The one development that I have, I did get the full-blown report from the PI problem, and you'll see this in this report. There are tons of phone numbers associated with him. There are tons of addresses. He moves everywhere and between like 3 different states.
As Crystal walks the detective through her
I ain't gonna
evidence,
lie, bro.
2 details immediately
Shout out to
stand
Crystal,
out.
bro. She was
First,
doing her fucking research, bro. She was locked
her
in.
stalker isn't just texting her from random numbers. He's using multiple phone lines.
Because if
and
I'm not
different
mistaken, bro, she got all this information herself. This was none of the cops doing. This was all her.
Digital identities, finding ways to reach her even after she changes her information. Whoever this is, they're persistent, resourceful, and frighteningly determined. Second, her ex-boyfriend, Anthony Holland, is tied to several addresses and multiple phone numbers. Whether it's instability or an attempt to stay off the grid, it convinces Martinez that Crystal is dealing with someone who either doesn't want to be found or someone who's planning something far worse. With all of this in mind, Martinez wraps the interview with Crystal and begins the digital side of the investigation. He sends warrants to service providers, requesting phone records, email logs, and account information.
At least the
to track
police
down
are
the
actually
stalker.
taking her
Unfortunately
serious,
for
bro.
Martinez, these companies will make a mistake that will soon prove deadly. While waiting for the digital evidence to come back, Martinez decides to follow up on something else. The garage break-in Daniel reported back in September when a stranger supposedly stole their spare house key. He brings Daniel in for a formal interview, wanting to know whether he's noticed anyone following him, but instead of clarifying things, Martinez is about to learn something far more unsettling about the Krug household. But before we get to that, 2025
Nope,
is
no
almost
ads,
over.
no
We're
ads,
falling
no
into
ads.
Here's the master has
We ain't doing
AI
it, gang.
used and proceed to damage interview. Grab yours now via the link in the description. With that said, let's get back to Daniel's interview, where the detective is about to learn something troubling about the couple's marriage.
And I guess at
28
what point
days
did
before
she
murder.
tell you that he recontacted her this last time? It was either November 1st or November 2nd. It was after she had gotten a picture of me at work that she brought me up to speed on.
Picture that he took. A picture that he took. He himself took that picture.
That. Gotcha, okay. And the first contact that he initially made with her was back on October 2nd. I guess why that month gap, do you think, before she told you? I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I are going through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks.
Oh, see, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. She didn't say that, bro.
So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was. Sure. And she didn't mention that to me, that you guys were having a rough time.
See, he called himself in. Well, he didn't catch himself in a lie, but the cop called him in a lie, kind of.
Are you guys in the process of separating, getting
But the crazy part is the cops aren't looking at it right now because she's not dead yet. So they don't have any like reason for them to be looking at him as a suspect.
divorce or working through things?
But this was a hint, foreshadowing, basically.
My brother Matthew is a cop, so I have.
He did this, and his brother's a cop.
Retractable asp steel baton. Yeah. As I said, not right now, but otherwise, it's on me all the time. I sleep with it next to me. I've bought some additional security cameras for the house. So what am I doing? I'm panicking, and I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife.
Here come the fake waterworks, bro. Here come the fake ass waterworks.
I'm not doing good. Yeah, I can see that. So, with that being, I know that Chris Steele, we put her car on a lift on Tuesday afternoon to see if there's any sort of GPS tracking or anything like that. We couldn't find anything on the car. If Anthony is watching you guys, it's going to be in person from a distance or nearby or however. So that poses an interesting issue in of itself.
From Daniel's reactions, it's clear the stalking is taking a toll on him too. His wife is terrified, his family feels haunted.
Wait, how
and
many
he's
kids do they
struggling
have?
to
I can't
understand
remember.
how
I
any
know
of
they
this
have
is
at least
happening.
one.
Detective Martinez wraps up the interview, but something Daniel said lingers in the back of his mind. He revealed that he didn't know about the stalking for almost a month, not until Crystal finally showed him the email with the photo taken outside his workplace. So Martinez decides to look deeper into the family dynamic, and what he finds is concerning. He learns that the couple have been going through a rough patch recently. Nothing hostile or dangerous, but they were trying to work things out, doing what they believed was best for their kids and holding their family together the best they could. With how much the stalker seems to know about their lives, Martinez briefly wonders if someone inside the home might be manipulating the situation. And for a moment, he even considers the possibility that Daniel might be messing with his wife as some...
So he considered it before it even happened.
twisted
that
way of
nigga
trying
might
to
be,
fix
I
their
don't know.
marriage. But that idea is quickly dismissed. There is no
Oh,
evidence backing
see,
it.
he dismissed it too quick, bro. You were on the right path before the fucking case even opened. You were on the right path.
Any of it, and all signs still point to Anthony. Not to mention, Crystal herself is fully convinced her ex is behind the stalking campaign. Throughout November, the harassment continues to escalate with more messages and threats. Crystal continues documenting everything and constantly monitors her cameras. By early December,
She wasn't even
finally receives
sleeping,
a
bro.
message that gives her the smallest breath of air. Hey, gorgeous. I can't visit you anymore. No more Colorado time. My girlfriend doesn't want us talking without her. She says you'll let the cops get me after you get rid of him. For the first time in weeks, Crystal and her family feel a brief sense of relief. It sounds like...
Bro, you know what's kind of crazy to me, though? The husband knows she went to the cops, and he still continued with it. Like, that didn't scare him at all. That shit did not bother him. He continued going on with it. That's kind of bold, I ain't
backing
gonna lie.
off, maybe even leaving the state. But
Maybe he
in
was that
reality,
confident in his plan,
this
I
is
guess.
just the stalker's final move to make them drop their guard before he strikes. The day starts like every other day. Daniel leaves for work, while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door, tapes over the Ring doorbell camera, and slips inside the house. Minutes later, Crystal drives back home, pulls into the garage, and steps out of the car. She has no idea someone is waiting for her inside, and the moment she
This is
closes
her
the car
actual
door,
dash cam footage. Or dash cam footage.
Strikes Crystal in the head, stabs her, and leaves her bleeding on the floor. After months of plotting, this is the moment he'd been
Wow.
waiting for. Later that morning, Daniel tries calling Crystal from his office, but she doesn't answer or respond
This nigga planned this shit down to the last minute detail, bro.
to texts. Hours pass, and there's still no sign of her, so Daniel finally decides to call police.
Springfield Dispatch is meeting.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
We've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Within minutes of Daniel's call, an officer is dispatched to the Krug residence to check on Crystal.
Wait,
At the
alone?
same
They sent
time,
one cop? That's
Daniel
bold.
also calls Crystal's mother, asking her to go check on her daughter, sending her straight into the worst moment of her life.
That is bro. He knew that he killed her, and he still called her mom to send her to find her daughter. That is fucking crazy. That's nuts.
Life.
Bro, that's
While she
nuts.
makes her way there, the officer reaches the house first.
Hello.
Oh, I'm their neighbor, and they called me. Like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh yeah, he sent us as well. So
So he called, bro, this nigga, yo, this might be a real life,
just next door.
serial killer type shit.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
I'm more surprised they sent this cop alone, bro. It's never a good idea to send cops alone. Shit like this by them, I don't know. Just have at least one backup officer.
The house looks quiet, and the officer
Well, that's
doesn't
probably why he
notice
doesn't
anything
go in.
wrong from the outside. But before he clears the call and drives off, something nags at him. So he brings his patrol car a little closer to check the garage, where he's about to uncover a tragic,
Never mind, I thought he was gonna walk off.
sight.
Wait, what nag? Oh, he probably sees it through a window.
As the officer leans
That was a
in
good
for
idea,
closer
standing on
look,
his car, though,
he
I ain't
spots
gonna
a
lie.
body lying on the floor, motionless, with blood smeared across the wall.
151 sent medical and 110. I need a 4 sentry. I got a female down in the garage.
Bro, shout out to this cop, bro. He kicked that bitch down. Shout out to this cop, bro. Round of applause for him, man.
Brookfield Police! Brookfield
He
Police!
doing this shit by himself. He locked.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to him, bro.
Holy shit.
The officer steps into the garage to find Crystal with what looks like a severe head injury, so he immediately begins performing CPR, working on her for several moments with no success before opening the garage door to give medics access.
And then
But
her
instead of
mom
paramedics,
comes.
Someone else soon arrives.
This is crazy, bro.
Garage is open now.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. I need you to stay out, please.
Damn, bro.
Tragically, as the garage door is lifted to get medics in, Crystal's mother catches a brief glimpse inside, just long enough to see an officer
That shit gave me
performing
chills, gang. I ain't
CPR
gonna
on
lie.
her daughter. Before she can process what she's seeing, another officer quickly arrives to shield her from this nightmare.
Bam!
She should not have to see that shit,
Come over here for a
bro.
minute, okay? So we can work. I understand. I need you to come on over here, okay?
Okay.
I know. Do me a favor, go and sit inside so we can work on her, okay? So we can try to get her the help, okay? What's your name?
Linda.
Linda? Okay. My name's Officer Zamora, okay? I'll come out here and I'll give you some news as soon as I can.
I don't think he should let her go back in the house, though.
I have no idea just yet, but I know that they're working on her. The officer in there has been working CPR on her, and I think she's doing okay, okay?
Husband called.
He did. He's the one that called us and let us know, okay? Go ahead, take a seat for a minute. I'll be right back here, okay?
I need to tag out, man. She's got a head wound. I don't know if it's from falling or something else, but probably falling, but I don't know, man. It's a good one. Husband said there was a stalker threatening to kidnap her, so I don't know.
Shit's sad,
No, she's
bro.
unresponsive. Decent head wound.
Where we have more room at patient.
While medics continue working on Crystal inside the garage, an officer stands outside reassuring a distressed woman who's
This
just
is completely off topic, bro. And I'm sorry. But how tall is this lady? Do you see the size of her hands? She has to be like 6'7". Bro. Oh my God. I didn't mean to say that fucking number, bro. Just continue the video.
arrived, unaware that this is Crystal's mother. She's shaken and terrified by the horrors she witnessed inside the garage. Linda would later learn that none of this was random, and finding her daughter like this was always part of a twisted plan. Back inside the garage, medics keep working, still trying to revive Crystal, not yet aware of the fatal wound hidden beneath her clothing.
Guys, you see anything other than a fall type of wound?
What's that? Gash on the chest.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a stab wound. That's ready.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
They tried, bro.
Do you have any idea how old?
The dispatch could tell us. The husband called in to check on her. I don't know right now, but dispatch should have it.
So we have a physical stab wound, you guys?
Yes.
Right above her heart. Okay, then let's. We are
He planned everything, bro.
Yep. Jermaine, are you good with this, or are you? How recent is this trauma? Because if this
Husband said he couldn't reach her for
transport, we don't know if it's within 10 minutes, man. Okay, then, yeah.
Husband has not been able to reach her by any means for a few hours.
For a few hours, yeah.
Stab wound to the chest. Let Henry know that.
Medics work for only a few minutes before realizing there's nothing more they can do. Beside Crystal's body, tucked inside her purse, the officer notices a handgun she never even had time to reach for. With the
she was
area
ambushed.
secure, officers spread out throughout the
Fucking
house,
coward,
searching
bro.
every room for the attacker, but no one is inside. And as officers step outside the home, they start noticing small details that don't line up with an impulsive crime.
Yeah, I don't know the backstory. Husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. And Martinez was involved. And
The
Martinez.
crazy part is, bro, the easiest way this could be solved will probably be just find Anthony, ping his phone, see where it was at, get his alibi. We know it's not him. So that the first person you should look at after him is the husband, to be honest.
Big old, I don't know, dude. I don't know the history on that part. Martinez does, though, and he said he's coming in. So, other than that, we're just kind of securing the scene and waiting for detectives, you know? See what they need. I kicked that, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah.
Oh, he noticed the tape? He knows they taped the
Almost
camera.
Like might have stuck around from this way and...
I wonder if maybe the door was unlocked.
But the thing is, somebody had to see it. Like, somebody had to see where he came from, what car he got, or something like that.
You know what, dude? You know what? I don't know. I kicked it and it went pretty easy. So I'm going to say no deadbolt.
It wasn't deadbolted, it was just handle was locked.
I saw her, came around, booted it.
Officers quickly confirmed the door was unlocked, and a strip of blue tape had been placed over the Ring doorbell camera. Whoever did this clearly planned it and came prepared.
Yep.
As police continue searching the scene, more family members begin arriving one by one. Each of them
That's a dad,
unknowingly
probably.
walking into the worst moment of their lives, while
Now,
officers
look at him
prepare to deliver the
acting,
news
just
no
acting,
family
bro.
ever wants to hear.
I don't know anything just yet, ma'am. I don't know anything just yet. Are you
This is her mom.
She's a, I'm her mom.
Family friend.
family friend?
Family friend from
I
down the
live right in
street.
the blue house there.
We asked her to come knock on the door.
Okay. Is her husband almost here?
Is he gone? Is she gone?
We want to give you guys all the information all together. Okay. We don't want to have to repeat the information over and over for you guys to continue anything, so.
He said he was on. What did we do to her?
I think by saying that to them, bro, they already know. Like, he should have said it. I don't know. He probably should have waited.
I'm trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh.
Who's in charge of the doctor? We'd like to know what happened.
Absolutely, and as soon as someone frees up who can tell you, I'll send them your way, okay?
Our son's on his way.
Is this your daughter, sir, or your daughter-in-law?
That was my daughter.
This is your daughter, and so her brother's on his way.
Who's,
121.
that's her brother.
With Crystal's father and brother now at the scene, the weight of what's happened settles over the family, and it grows heavier by the minute. The only person missing is Crystal's husband, Daniel.
And he
the man
probably
who
planned
feared he
every
wouldn't be able to
second of
protect her for weeks.
showing Lee.
Now he's on his way to find out those fears have come true. As they wait for him,
Well,
detectives
honestly, he
arrive at
probably
the
was at work, so he can have an alibi to confirm his whereabouts, I guess.
and begin coordinating their next steps to hunt down whoever did
I don't know.
this.
I don't know how this is
Little
gonna
do they know,
play out, bro.
The killer they're looking for is still in the area, much closer than they think.
So I pulled my car around to the garage just to see if her car was in the garage. And I immediately saw her at the base of the stairs, blood smear on the wall. And I came around and booted the front door. It turns out it wasn't locked. There's also a piece of masking tape over the Ring camera, almost like somebody approached from the side and taped it.
Okay.
And then maybe she opened the door for somebody. First thing I noticed was an obvious head wound. They noticed after tearing the shirt and everything off, she had a good stab wound right there. So that's what we got. Husband should be here any minute.
Okay, so I need another detective up here to start working with canvassing. I need you to stay here, and Martinez is coming here, so he'll be good with that. I want you and Martinez to work on this. I'm going to give And then
Martinez was working on the stalking before.
yeah. And here's the thing. But we got to be careful of it. We have to be careful. We don't know. Anybody that's here is still a suspect. So we need to be
Good shit. Anybody that's here is still a suspect.
We stay focused on that.
Yep.
As investigators discuss plans to interview Crystal's family and her husband,
I ain't gonna lie,
Daniel, he arrives
this
on
Colorado,
scene,
they doing a good job, the police.
short. And right away, he makes it clear to everyone that he's nothing more than a devastated victim, overwhelmed by what's happened to his wife.
Okay, I need you to
Acting
stay back
his
here.
ass off, bro.
I understand. I need you to stay back here. Family's over here. Family's over here.
Don't worry. That was precious.
Can you quickly? I know there's a lot of questions right now. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of answers for you. But I know what you want to do right now. You can have it.
Together,
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
What could have said? Someone leave me over there?
At this time, officers have no reason to suspect Daniel of anything, so they treat him with care as he goes through this traumatic moment. But beneath that devastation lies a cold, heartless man, because
Nigga's
Daniel
acting his
knows
ass off. He was
exactly
definitely
what
taking
happened
acting
inside
classes,
that
bro.
garage, and Daniel is the killer himself.
Fucking goofy, bro.
Every tear and shaking breath is part of his act. One he will continue selling to police and Crystal's family, standing just a few feet
I'm not
away.
gonna lie, I really just want to see his dumbass face when he realized they ain't buying it no more. That's what I'm ready. That's my whole reason to continue watching this video. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit fucked up. Look at this, bro. Like, her own mom, she birthed this lady, is here holding back her tears to comfort you because you acting your ass off even though you just killed her. You killed her daughter and she comforting you. That's crazy. That's crazy, Brody. That's crazy. That's crazy, Brody.
Let them know about, and they're going to talk to her. They're not going to say, nobody says anything. They're just going to tell her that we don't tell. This is a family matter. We're just going to figure out a reunification. We'll take care of it. Just make sure
Did they tell them yet that she's gone?
As this tragedy unfolds, Crystal's mother embraces Daniel, trying to comfort him, having no idea the man she's holding is the one who murdered her daughter.
Crazy, bro.
Unfortunately for officers, the hardest part of the job still isn't over. As the family grieves outside the home, a detective is sent to the school to pick up Crystal's children, who still have no idea what happened to their mother.
Wait, what? They didn't send like the dad or nothing? Well, no. Not that, but the grandma.
When the
I
detective
don't
finds
know.
Crystal's eldest daughter, she's already shaken. She's been watching the live camera feed on her phone and saw enough to know something terrible happened. But what she tells the detective next is
Why
what
would the school let her watch that shit?
truly alarms her. Her mother's stalker has been hinting at something far darker recently, and he might have deadly plans for the rest of the family.
My phone notified me of my house cameras going off. There was police at my house and an ambulance, and there was a stretcher. I couldn't bring myself to see who was on the stretcher, so I call my mom and dad. My dad picks up and he's crying.
They're probably about 7 minutes away. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, something happened. Okay, that's why you're here. Okay,
So you know what's going on?
I do, but I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, because we're still actively investigating what's going on out there. So I don't want to give you wrong information. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay. What has been going on at home?
So this dude has been threatening my mom, stalking her, taking photos of my dad, saying that he's going to kill him.
Kids don't even know that it's their own father doing this shit, bro.
Do we know who
Shit
this
crazy.
person is?
One of her ex. I don't know his name.
Like an ex-boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they broke up a while ago. They ended it as friends. So this has all come to a really big shock to her. And then so he's been contacting her from different numbers, sending pictures of my dad, saying he's gonna kill them. He hasn't mentioned anything about me and my siblings yet, which is good. But he's like, he posted something to a website trying to recruit guys to like help him with whatever plan he's doing. And then he's like,
How did you guys learn about that?
He's been contacting my mom through all of this. So my mom has contacted the police, and she has like a whole bunch of people on the case. But the thing is, he's making it sound like she's helping him, and she's not. And so,
Helping him like try to kill your dad?
Yeah. And so like we're afraid that the police are gonna turn on us.
Okay.
And so she's been trying to protect herself.
Police are gonna turn, huh?
What Crystal's daughter
Wait,
reveals
What does
isn't
that even
just
mean?
alarming, it's sickening. Because this so-called stalker isn't just threatening the family, he's twisting the narrative inside their home. He's making it look like Crystal was secretly working with him to kill Daniel, manipulating the kids into believing their own mother is dangerous while positioning Daniel as the helpless target who needs protection. To the kid,
Fucking weirdo, bro. Like, look at his face. Just look at his face, bro.
their mother starts to look untrustworthy. To
Fucking
detectives,
weirdo, bro.
Daniel starts to look like a victim, and to the stalker, everything is going exactly according to plan. It's a disturbing, genius level of premeditation, carried out by a man willing to use anyone, even his own children. The detective logs this information and coordinates with Crystal's sister-in-law, Kate, to get the children safely out of the school. Back at the crime scene, detectives continue their work. They canvass the neighborhood, speak with neighbors, and begin collecting every CCTV clip they can find to reconstruct the killer's movements.
Yeah, here go
By
the
this
cameras.
point,
That's
there's
what we're
enough
waiting
evidence
for.
tying Crystal's ex-boyfriend Anthony to months of harassment, allowing
Have they
police
been
to
able to
obtain a nationwide
contact
arrest
Anthony is
warrant
the
for
question.
stalking. Departments
They
across
can
the
contact
country
him.
are
It might be
notified to be
different,
on the
bro.
lookout for him. Additionally, with a homicide on their hands and a killer on the loose, investigators can escalate the case and issue exigent circumstance warrants to service providers to finally speed up the digital data they've been waiting on. If Martinez received those files weeks earlier, things might have been very different. In the meantime, Daniel, along with the rest of the family, is taken to the police station for formal interviews. At this stage, it's standard procedure, and investigators are simply looking to collect statements. But about 2 hours later, when detectives finally sit down with Daniel, his routine interview will begin to take a very different turn.
So, your
Can't even stand to look at this nigga, bro. I don't even want to look at this nigga.
you access that through your personal phone? Google Nest. It's Google Nest. Okay.
Hi. This fixing me.
Okay.
Just push a home.
Home. Okay. So I have your permission to operate this phone and get what we need?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many different cameras do you have?
4. Doorbell. Side of the house, driveway, back door.
And let me guess. He's not seen on any of these cameras. Well, he couldn't be seen on the doorbell one because he blocked it with tape. But any of the other ones, he's not seen on any of them. Because he knows.
The others, all since September. We had an intruder. I called the police. He came when we had a garage intruder.
A month after Daniel reported the garage intruder back in September is when the stalking first began. And by then, the couple had already installed multiple cameras around the house, plus their Ring doorbell. But even with all that security, and after police confirmed they had no GPS trackers on their cars, the stalker still found a way to follow them, sending Crystal a photo of Daniel walking into work and texting her about seeing her at the dentist. So as the detective scrolls through the surveillance footage to understand the timeline, he notices something strange that catches Daniel off guard.
So when do your cameras go off? Do you ever have them set to turn off?
24/7.
Okay.
They don't turn off. If you lose internet or in the app, you can turn them off.
And who has the ability to turn off the cameras? Who has the ability to go in the app and turn these off?
Christine, me, and God,
It's all right. It's all right, Dan.
Home shows all four.
Oh,
And
perfect.
Home. I can settings.
Okay. Oh,
just us.
Just yes. Okay.
The detective's question here isn't by chance. It's prompted by something peculiar he noticed on the surveillance app. All of the home's cameras shut off at 8:15 a.m. and they stay off until 10:15 a.m.
Nigga, you're caught. You're caught, nigga. You're caught. You're caught. Because the only people who could turn them off is the wife, him, and the daughter, probably, right?
Only the camera pointed outside the garage remains active during that entire 2-hour window. This instantly narrows the murder time frame to those 2 hours. Just then, Martinez finally arrives at the
All they gotta do is see if he was at work between those 2 hours, That's all they gotta do.
He's the lead detective who's been handling Crystal's stalking case for
Check them
months,
cameras.
and now that case has become something far worse. He sits down with her devastated husband, feeling the weight of the loss they both couldn't prevent. They didn't save Crystal, they couldn't protect her, and now they're here, mourning her loss, trying to piece together what happened.
I'm trying to protect her.
It's not your fault.
I was supposed to protect her.
Nigga pissing me off, bro.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry I didn't answer.
Nigga pissing me off, gang. Just acting. Pure, like,
As
give
Daniel
him
breaks
a
down,
fucking
something
Oscar,
catches
bro.
Martinez's attention. Daniel is crying,
But no
there are no
tears.
tears.
Yeah.
The detective finds it strange and more than a little concerning. Wanting to probe deeper, Martinez asks for a moment alone with Daniel to see what's really going on beneath the surface. And the moment he starts asking questions, things get heated. Fast.
Well, he gonna try to ask for a lawyer, watch.
Don't think that there was somebody else. She said. Okay. Why do you keep asking? I'm just trying to put everything together to kind of get a bigger picture, because you said that she's been acting kind of weird lately and, being very secretive and withholding of information for you. So I'm just trying to understand, I guess, so we can backtrack what she's been doing this past month.
Martinez's question here is telling of what he's thinking. He's not ruling out Daniel as a possible suspect. After all, the couple were going through a separation period, and this is meant to probe whether jealousy or something else could have played a role in Crystal's death. Sensing the tension in Daniel's response, the detective decides not to press any further. But as they step out for a quick break, Daniel says something that makes it obvious he struck a nerve.
I've seen enough movies. It's always the husband. I get it.
After detectives...
He shouldn't even said, like, if you was a real smart person or smart criminal, whatever you want to call it, bro, you wouldn't have said that shit. 'Cause why would you even say that?
Collect the initial information from Daniel, his children finally arrive at the police department. They still don't know what happened to their mother, only that something is very, very wrong. Daniel is notified of their arrival and given a choice. Should he be the one to tell them, or leave it to officers and Crystal's family? Instead of letting someone else deliver the news, Daniel insists on telling them himself. A decision that appears compassionate on the surface, but underneath,
Oh, they
it's a
had
way
3
for him
kids?
to control the narrative and shape how his children see him, even in a moment of tragedy. Following this, investigators sit down with Crystal's family to begin their interviews, and this is where things start to take a concern.
The brother hasn't really said much either. You could tell that shit hitting him hard, bro.
Turn. Up until now, the case seems straightforward. Crystal has a stalker, her ex-boyfriend Anthony. That stalker killed her. Find Anthony, and you find Crystal's killer. But once detectives start speaking to Crystal's parents, brother, and sister-in-law, things become far more complicated. And what they learn next will force them to reconsider everything they think they know about Crystal, her marriage, and even her stalker.
So your understanding, I guess, of it's the ex-husband who's been kind of...
It's not a husband, it's an ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
From when she was 18 years old.
Okay, gotcha. Can you think of any, I guess, recent, has he reached out to you? Have you seen any...
No, he's never contacted me. I know yesterday she told me that he had messaged her again 2 days ago or so. Let her know that he was ready to come back, and so she can go ahead and off her husband now. Make it look a little like she was in on this whole deal with killing her husband, I guess.
Do you think there's anything doesn't feel right, doesn't seem right, something that, I don't know, you just feel like might be important to our investigation?
Oh, I thought this was her blood sister. I'm tweaking. This is her sister-in-law. I just noticed that.
Christine was like very concerned and worried about this guy, and I just always felt like it was like there was something weird about it, like, but I can't put my finger on it. It just, I feel like she had said that.
I want to see if anybody mentions the husband. Like, does anybody mention it? Will the mom say drop any clue or something like that?
That it seemed very different than past behavior in him, like that he was never sexual in the past, and that these were like very like hypersexual things. And so
yeah, so that should be a clue. That should be a clue that it's not actually Anthony.
She was like questioning whether it was actually him.
Exactly. See,
I don't know if you necessarily know anything more about that, but they also just kind of mentioned you guys are kind of close, and just see if maybe some sort of insight on that at all.
Insight on their marriage?
Or just, was there issues going on? Were they having problems? Was there, kind of anything that was kind of...
She had shared with me that they had separated.
Okay.
But were still living together a year ago. And I had asked her if she, over text, if she had, if she believed that it was Anthony. But she didn't believe, at the time that I was asking her, that it was anybody but Anthony. She was fully convinced that it was Anthony.
Okay.
My mom has always been like suspicious, and I just like don't know where that comes from.
Okay.
Bro, moms always know, bro. They always know. You talking about he don't know where that come, bro? That's that mom instinct, bro.
Can you elaborate on that? Like suspicious how or?
My mom?
Yeah.
Suspicious. I don't know, because she.
They always know.
It's like the difficulty finding Anthony. Like, why is it so hard to find Anthony? Why can't
Exactly.
cell phone records?
See, bro, she knows.
So my mom had that
Shout
frustration.
out to moms, bro.
I think her mind starts to wander towards like conspiracy type things, right?
See?
Of like, oh, maybe it's the husband, or
She no, bro. This mom is. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
maybe it's
She a G.
Dan, and-
She a G, bro.
And I don't know. I don't see it there just because I don't know. Dan just seems so incapable of doing something like that to me.
Damn,
Why
he,
do you say that?
damn, he called him a bitch.
I don't know. I talked to him, and him and I just hung out and talked for like 2 hours. And he was like very concerned about like getting his family together and talking about being vigilant but not paranoid.
Oh, I thought he was saying Dan don't seem like the type of guy that could even do that, like do something harm me. Like I thought he was talking about him, but he's saying I get what he's saying. My
Crystal's
fault, my
brother
fault.
Lars
But he
sounds
still kind of did
skeptical
call him a
of his
bitch. I ain't
mother's
gonna lie.
suspicions. She isn't exactly wrong, as on the surface, it makes no sense that Anthony couldn't be tracked down for months.
Yeah,
Lars
what
would also
reason
go on
would
to
Anthony
explain
have to
that
kill her?
Crystal and Daniel
Like,
saw their marriage very
doesn't make
differently.
sense.
Crystal wanted out, Daniel didn't, and the family seemed to view their relationship as dysfunctional but not violent. But listening to these statements, one thing becomes very clear. Every family member felt that something about the stalker was off. There was a shared intuition they couldn't quite articulate. And when detectives sit down with Crystal's
That ain't nothing but
mother,
God,
she
bro.
makes
That's
that
God.
suspicion very clear.
I know you said, and I kind of learned on seeing that she was married.
That's God telling him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Months and last year, her husband and her were not in good terms. He was in complete denial. She'd tell me how he was.
Did she ever give you insight on what kind of led her to feel like her marriage was over, or?
Dad is explosive, but I've never seen him, you know, hurt her. He would hurt the kids, but, you know, some people think the corporal punishment is okay with kids. But he would hurt the kids. She was worried about that.
Wow.
Nah,
go with your
She told
instinct.
me he was in denial, that she told him his marriage was over, but she would stay until graduated. I have this.
She shouldn't even said that, bro. Why stay into the? I don't know. Just go with your instinct, bro. She should have just went with her instinct and divorced nigga right then and there. I'm not gonna lie.
God, I can't shake him.
What's that feeling telling you?
That he did it.
I can't shake this question. Is he the one that's been doing this with Anthony?
She solved the
Needless
case.
to say,
He solved. I'm
that
giving her
Daniel
that
might
point, bro.
somehow be involved
These
with the
cops ain't solved that
stalker
shit.
is
She
an
cooked.
alarming
The mom
accusation,
solved that
and
case,
it makes
bro.
things even more complicated for the detectives. At this point, the family itself is split. Crystal's brother Lars completely dismisses the idea that Daniel could be involved, calling it nothing more than a conspiracy. But others felt that there was something off about Anthony and the entire stalking agenda. With all statements collected, detectives wrap the family interviews and regroup to make sense of everything they've gathered. By combining everything they've learned, detectives land on a clearer picture of where the investigation now stands. The family interviews raised enough concern, and there was enough tension in the marriage that detectives decide they can't rule out Daniel yet, and he officially becomes a potential suspect. But even with Daniel now on the radar, Anthony remains as the obvious prime suspect in Crystal's homicide. His threats and weeks-long stalking campaign still place him at the center of the investigation. With that in mind, detectives know their next move. It's time to find Anthony. At around 3 p.m. that afternoon, police finally get their first real break in months. After digging through everything they have on Anthony Holland, investigators land on a possible address in Utah.
That's what I'm saying. All they gotta do is get in contact with this nigga, bro. That's all they gotta
Utah
do.
County Sheriff's Office, sharing his name, photo, and the address where he's believed to be staying. Up until now, Anthony has only existed as a name in emails and threats, a distant figure who no one has actually seen. So when officers finally get a hit on his location, it becomes the first real chance to confront the man.
I've never seen a neighborhood like street look like that. I see how this is like a. I don't know. That looks shit pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of cool.
They've been hunting for months.
I'm gonna ask you a couple of names to see if you recognize any names.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the name Crystal Krug? She may have been Grimsrod when you knew her.
Yeah.
And do you know a Daniel Krug?
No.
No? How do you know Crystal?
She was an ex-girlfriend.
She's an ex-girlfriend? How long's the ex? Like how long ago?
1999.
Oh, so like a long while ago.
She was my very first girlfriend ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When's the last time you talked to Crystal? Has it been a minute?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Like since you moved from Durango?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would have been what, back in 2014?
Yeah.
Have you had any contact with anybody in that area since? Anybody, or have they contacted you at any time?
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Maybe it's just because I already know. Maybe it's fucking, what is it called? I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, or the term I'm looking for. But he don't seem guilty at all. He answering every question, timely manner, all that.
Sergeant with the Broomfield Police Department.
Okay.
He would like you to reach out and talk to him.
All right.
They have an incident. I don't know the full details of their incident out there, and so I'll let him
The term I was looking for was hindsight. I was trying to think of this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
talk to you about that aspect. He had asked us to come out here to your house and talk with you. They were debating on, you do have an active warrant out of Broomfield Police Department, and they were debating on if they were going to have us arrest you or not. They are not going to have us arrest you on it. I'm going to advise you of the fact that you do have a warrant out of Colorado, and you can talk to this
Why they give him a
sergeant
warrant though?
about the details of it. If that
They
makes
have
sense.
proof that he did it, or is
As
this
officers
just
speak with Anthony,
standard
he
procedure?
appears intoxicated and confused. After being
My
briefed
boy
on the
is
situation,
drinking,
he gives
chilling
his
at home.
timeline, insisting he never left Utah and spent the morning with family nowhere near Colorado. Once they collect Anthony's statement, Utah officers leave to begin verifying every part of his story. In the meantime, detectives back in Colorado regroup to reassess the investigation. With Anthony still denying involvement, Detective Martinez turns back to the one angle he hasn't fully explored yet: Crystal's husband, Daniel. Since he never ruled out jealousy or affairs as a possible motive, he decides to dig deeper into Daniel's past. And that's when he stumbles onto something interesting and very unsettling. While searching old reports, Martinez finds a closed but unresolved stalking complaint from years earlier. The victim who filed it is a woman named Carrie, and as it turns out, she was Daniel's ex-girlfriend. The more Martinez reviews, the more disturbing the pattern becomes. The report claims she was stalked for weeks by an obsessed man who impersonated multiple people, manipulating her through fake identities. Detectives quickly locate Carrie and bring her in for an interview.
So this nigga had another case like this and still thought it was a good idea to do this. Like the police were just dumb, like they wouldn't look into this. Well, some police departments
Sit down with her.
might have
They
got, he might have
uncover a
gotten away
story
with it.
so disturbingly similar to Crystal's.
That's
it
what I'm
opens
saying.
up
Like, it's
an
too similar.
entirely new theory.
Way too similar.
I think it was, you know, like I said, a couple months I broke up with him a couple months into my freshman year.
Crazy thing is, he might have killed this lady too if she didn't get away from him.
And he, you know, he was pretty emotional, I would say. Sort of desperation would maybe be a word I would use to describe after the breakup of, please don't do this, kind of, you know, crying, that sort of thing.
Damn, called him a bitch.
That I can recall. And then I started
That's the
to get
second time.
messages from his roommate, and that person's name is Tom, on AOL Instant Messenger. And I know Tom is real because they were roommates. If I called him, Tom would sometimes pick up the phone. They had a joint room and a joint phone. Tom, his role, I would say, was sort of to gain sympathy from me for Dan and continue to encourage me to communicate with Dan. There was perhaps some indication that he was, or was, because of the breakup, just really not doing well. So this, you know, made me keep communication up with Dan. And Tom ended up being Dan, right? So all these people I'm going to tell you about end up being Dan Krug.
Lock his ass up. Case shut and dry, gang. It's shut and dry. Lock his ass up, bro. The nigga was impersonating other people already. He's done it before, bro. There's proof.
Tom, yeah. Even though Tom is a real person, he was not sending me these messages.
Suffice it to say, what Carrie tells detectives sounds all too familiar. Everything she describes echoes the same pattern detectives have been seeing with Crystal, but the parallels don't stop there.
Things I remember is a group of my friends from our dorm had met, I don't even know how, some cadets from the Air Force Academy.
Sure.
And so we all went to, I think we went to a movie, something super innocuous, and there was like a group of us. I must have told Dan about that. And I think it was 2 or 3 days later, I got a message from someone named Nick Clark. And Nick basically said, I'm a cadet at the Air Force Academy. I know you went out with these people, and I want you to know that he came back, or these people came back and said that you slept with him. So now there's this rumor going around the whole academy that you're an easy target kind of thing. And Nick, I think, served the purpose of sabotaging anyone I was meeting if they were associated with the Air Force Academy. Of course, the person that I met and went to the movies with was like, I want nothing to do with you, you weirdo. And so shortly, I don't know, a while after that, I started actually more seriously dating Air Force cadet named Mark Hansen. Then, of course, Nick Clark made a reappearance, and I was getting pretty consistent messages from him. And so he...
It's crazy she remembers all this, I'm not gonna lie.
Doing this, and he got me a meeting with the Office of Special Investigations at the Air Force Academy. I sat with them, and they kind of laid the emails out on the table, and they said, we've had like a forensic psychologist, sort of professional, look at all these emails, and it's Dan, is what they said.
Carrie would go on to explain that despite their suspicions, there was never enough evidence tying Daniel...
Wait, what the hell? What's all this? Hey, hi, how are you, sweetie? Just I saw your post in Locanto, and I'm very interested for your birthday. I have 30 years old, and I live in Aurora. What? My other account was watched. New phones too. Be strong. Come find us. What? Hello there. I'm Josue. I'm 42, 5'7", 170, 8-inch, dark Hispanic. Hopefully here. Nigga, what is wrong with this
Back to
nigga?
the messages she received then. Everything had been sent from a public library, and because of that, her accusations remained just that. Suspicions. But even without proof, the similarities between the two women's experiences are impossible to ignore. And for the first time, detectives begin considering a fourth possibility they never imagined. What if Daniel has been playing everyone? What if he's been impersonating Anthony? What if he's always been the architect behind
Just
the
a
entire
lame,
stalking
bro.
campaign?
So lame.
Detective Martinez receives the intel from Carrie's interview, and with that,
He should have known he was
Daniel
gonna get caught.
officially
I don't know why he
becomes
thought he was
an
gonna get away
equal
with this shit,
crime
bro.
suspect alongside Anthony. At this point, the only thing that can give them a definitive answer is the digital evidence. So while they wait for that, Martinez receives something he can work with immediately. The full set of surveillance footage collected from the neighborhood and Daniel's workplace. Investigators sit down and begin
Oh yeah,
reconstructing
the workplace
full
footage
picture
gonna
of
it's gonna fry him, bro. They gonna see that he wasn't there.
what happened before Crystal was killed. Shortly before 8 a.m., Crystal arrives home after dropping off the kids. She pulls into the garage, closes the door, and everything looks normal. Minutes later, at 8:15 a.m., the entire security system goes offline. Every camera
Wait. If she got back to the crib at 7:55, so there was like a 20-minute
The
gap.
outside garage camera is taken down for the next 2 hours. At 8:25 a.m., that lone camera records something deeply concerning. Daniel leaves the house to go to work later than he normally does, and shortly after the time medical examiners believe Crystal was killed. From
See, the nigga tried to kill her, leave, and like he did all that within a short time frame, bro. Like he planned this shit up.
Workplace footage
Like he
shows
cleaned himself
Daniel
up,
moving
all
through
that.
the building around 9 a.m., greeting coworkers and appearing completely normal, as if nothing had happened at home. And when investigators check footage from surrounding houses, they find no one approaching the property all morning.
So he was already in the
Everything
house.
about the timeline makes Daniel look more suspicious by the minute. With all these new developments, detectives bring Daniel back in for another interview. He walks in expecting routine procedural follow-ups, completely unaware of how much has changed since the last time he sat in this room. This is when Daniel's months-long, carefully crafted plan begins to crumble. This time, Detective
I just want to see
Martinez
his face
walks
when he
in
realizes
with a
he's cooked.
completely different energy than before. He's no longer feeling Daniel out. He's here with one clear objective: confront him with what's been uncovered and see if his version of events finally breaks.
Alright.
Fuck it, they should have had Anthony in the room too. Let them both be in there. See who looked more nervous.
No. Everything hurts. I feel like I have two different voices going through my head right now. I have my brother Matthew. Yeah, I've mentioned him. He's the sheriff's lieutenant. And I have his voice saying,
Just making up bullshit.
and a typical cop fashion, he married a prosecutor. So I have Lynn's voice in my head going, get a fucking lawyer. I just want this to be done. I don't want I just don't want
Right away, Daniel doesn't open the interview casually. He opens it with a calculated trick. By hinting at getting a lawyer, he's warning detectives, push too hard, and this interview is over. That's clever, but Martinez has a counterplan. Instead of confronting him, he'll pivot the conversation to his relationship with Crystal, making it feel like safer ground to get Daniel comfortable and talking. But if Daniel had any motive to take Crystal out of the picture, this is where it would surface.
Well, I'm sure, especially you guys are trying to work together to be safe, keep your family safe, keep your as dysfunctional as
Damn, bro, I feel
we still
bad.
both had the common goal of
I've said that already, but
keeping it safe, right?
shit crazy.
I had her as a partner to protect the family, but it didn't feel like a partner who valued me. And I
I don't think, like, does he know that him saying this shit is like only making him a suspect?
told her at that point, I told her I didn't want to die for someone who didn't care about me anymore.
That's really hard.
I was hurting when I said that, and what I wanted was her to say she cared about me. She did.
Although Daniel is being honest about what was going on in their marriage, to detectives, moments like this only add to their suspicions. Resentment, rejection, a failing marriage, these are all things that, in the wrong circumstances...
Crazy part is, bro, I don't even know how you could look at your kids after you did some shit like that. Like, you killed their mother, bro. The lady you had these kids with, you killed them. And you still live with them, and that's crazy.
Turn into a motive. And this is exactly where the interview takes a sharp turn. What Daniel doesn't know yet is that since his last interview, detectives received something they kept secret for this exact moment.
What was it?
One of the tech companies finally responded to their urgent warrants and provided some of the digital data they needed. And as it turns out, the emails the stalker had been sending, the messages that terrorized Crystal for weeks, were coming from somewhere much closer to home.
Wait, they were coming
One
from
of the
his
things
office?
that, we really started looking into today in an effort to find Anthony is the Gmail. So some of
Yeah, you're
that
cooked, buddy.
information that we've been able to receive today is a little bit concerning.
I knew she was gonna say
Gmail
concerning.
account, the Kickman account that you guys initially received with the photo of you in it.
Guess where those were sent from, buddy?
Those originated through their IP addresses.
See, that's why I can't be a cop. I would have like, guess where those were sent from, buddy? Take a wild guess. Just take a wild guess.
Your office.
That nigga would have said it. Give me a lawyer.
Doesn't make any sense. Well, he took the photo of me at my office.
But both of those accounts originated from IP addresses that list back to your office.
There are Wi-Fi access throughout the facility for employees.
Bro, they're not saying the facility. They're saying your office, buddy.
And there's public Wi-Fi access throughout the entire facility.
Right now, we're working with the director to get all of the IP information to see what devices were using that specific address during that time. Because I guess the biggest concern is just the timing of everything, that it just doesn't quite make sense to have somebody create an account, take a photo, and then immediately send it off, and then the account is no longer being used.
None of this makes any sense.
Nah, he just don't got
Daniel
nothing
looks
else to say.
thrown
He
off,
like, fuck, I knew it.
unsure where Martinez is going with this. The emails tied to the stalker connect back to Daniel's workplace, a detail he clearly didn't expect detectives to know. He seems nervous, but still cooperative. So detectives decide it's time to push further, because they have something else.
I'm surprised he
they
ain't asked for a
withheld from
lawyer yet.
Daniel until now. During the investigation into Anthony's alibi, officers in Utah forwarded something small but important. A time-stamped shopping receipt placing Anthony in Utah that morning, miles away from Colorado at the time Crystal was killed.
Wait, what time
and
was
his
the
partner
receipt for?
decide it's
I
the
don't even- I
perfect
didn't see what time it was
to see
for.
how Daniel reacts when they push him directly and force him to confront the possibility that he might be the stalker.
Also, let's add on top of that the fact that there's, as far as we know right now, there's no physical way that Kickman could have been involved in this based on where he's at right now. So, you know, the mystery continues, and
I'd ask the husband.
Things are certainly pointing.
See, the thing is, he just making himself the suspect. Like you see how he's acting so nonchalant, like he's so stressed out right now, bro.
well, and you've given us reason. Here's the other thing, Daniel, is I sympathize with the fact that you're in an extremely frustrating situation. I know you want to be a part of your kids' lives, but you can also sense that's why we're asking all these questions about infidelity and everything else. Is there some other mystery man that we don't know about?
I have been faithful.
They trying to change the topic now. That's not what she asked, bro.
You know, Anthony has reached out to her in the past, number of times. She's very open. Right. The last time was 2016-ish. He had asked her at one point if she wanted to have sex. If there's any bit of question about infidelity, whether it's with Anthony or anybody else, we might create an account to see if Christile's actually interested in Anthony. So we ask her, push the bounds a little bit, and see if that will confirm our suspicions of infidelity. You don't get the response and the openness you once did for about 28 days, from October 2nd to October 31st. So you amp it up a little bit, send a photo of yourself to her, and an account you created.
I get the narrative you're putting together, but it alleges that I would do this to my children.
I mean, you did.
Ultimately, what happened today would bring you the closest to your children that you've probably ever been in your mind.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Oh, mom's gone. They probably were. Not gonna lie, bro. The way this family seems, it seems like the kids like the mom more than him. So he probably didn't like that either.
Well, I'm very close to my children.
Near
I don't know.
first time with them, if you get the divorce.
Clearly, detectives managed to perfectly articulate Daniel's reality, one he may not have even fully admitted to himself. He is a man so
He's
terrified
defeated, bro.
of losing his children, so desperate to stay in control of his family, that he would do anything if he felt it slipping away, even if it meant murder. The detective's brutal honesty leaves Daniel speechless. He doesn't argue or deny it. He just sits there in quiet resignation, wearing the look of someone who's realizing everyone can see straight through his lies.
If you were watching these facts unfold in front of you in a movie, what would you say happened?
There has to be someone else.
There has to be. So who is it? Yeah, like who is the other person, bro? Like, there's someone else. Let us know. Who should we be targeting? You tell us. Who should we be looking at?
That was able to use your IP address from your work to create accounts, to send messages and photos, to act as a stalking suspect.
I don't know, I'm not the one who does this. I'm analytical at work, and I read and write fiction at home. I don't do crime drama. I don't know what any of this is.
Kickman is 6.5 hour drive. And then, in fact, he was contacted in his house, severely intoxicated. There's no way he could have made that drive.
All this time that we've been looking for him, for the protection order, and you just found him today, like that.
We've been chasing the wrong dog.
That's all I'm about to say, bro. Like, stop trying to blame this shit on him, bro. She's saying we've been chasing the wrong. That's exactly what we're doing.
We have a lot of information that points your direction, and we were hoping that you could provide explanation other than it wasn't me.
Yeah, clear some of it up.
I have a narrative or a story that I can offer you, because I thought we were on the same side.
What would you think, or what would you say if we told you that other people you talk to that are close to your wife expressed that she had maybe told them that she suspected you of having...
She said that right to my face, that she wanted to know if it was me. I told her no.
So the wife figured this shit out. She had figured it out. Bro, she had figured it out.
But I think there's
always
more
go
to
with
the
your
story.
gut feeling, man.
I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not adding up. I'd like to know what happened this morning. I'd like to know what caused.
Wait, she said this morning? This was the same day?
Hurt your wife.
Damn, these police move fast. They did all of this in the same day?
I believe that's what happened.
Well, I want to know what happened.
We haven't been there to know, and there's only one person in this room that can tell us.
I think you got confirmation or found out that she had a boyfriend this morning, or something happened that pissed you off, and you did something that you regret now because you can't go back.
I've answered all of your questions that I can. You have your theory. Please find the right one. You're done.
As calm as he's been this entire interview, Daniel finally decides he's had enough and drops the act. His story has crumbled. Detectives see straight through his lies, and he knows it. With nothing left to cling to, Daniel quietly asks for an attorney, and the interview comes to an end. Even though
Should have been asked for that, my boy.
insisting he's innocent, there's one detail Daniel admits on his own. One no one even knew about until now. Crystal herself confronted him about being the stalker. Hearing that
Bro, she
from
was
Daniel's
doing that
own
research,
mouth
bro.
hits Martinez hard, because to him, that sounds like the kind of confrontation that could have pushed everything over the edge. But without hard proof, detectives can't yet say Daniel.
He's saying, what if... But nah, he planned it. He had to have planned it that morning. He waited for her to come back. But she's saying... The cop is saying, what if she asked him if it was him? And that's when he cracked and killed her. Because he knew she knew.
Is truly responsible. So with the interview over, Daniel is processed for physical evidence and escorted out of the police station. But before he leaves, he turns back and tells detectives one final thing.
I won't be resigned who did this.
We already did, my boy.
Because I don't. You don't believe that? Fine. Just don't stop looking elsewhere. Focus on me. Okay? Find the fucker.
This nigga is trying to act so...
With kids, divorce. Right behind you. I don't care if you capture him. I just want the fucker to pay. He took my children's mother.
Just look at this nigga, bro. Just look at him. Pathetic.
Over the next 2 days, the case becomes the department's top priority. Every available officer is working on it, and this is when the investigation finally begins to break wide
Bro, this
open.
police...
Officers in Utah
This
finally
police station, they move fast, bro. They did their job.
finish
Niggas did their
verifying
job.
Anthony's alibi. They find surveillance footage showing him in Utah at the time of Crystal's murder.
See, they
and
should
there
have
are
just did
no
that from the
travel
jump.
records or license plate pings placing him anywhere near Colorado. Then, the last of the digital evidence arrives, and this time, it's overwhelming. The burner phones used to send the threatening messages to Crystal were purchased with a Visa gift card registered under Daniel Krug's name, and cell tower records show those burner phones were always in the same location as Daniel's personal phone, meaning he was carrying both devices at the same time. And
Nigga is cooked.
then comes the final blow. Detectives uncovered Daniel's Google searches from the night before the murder. How hard would you have to hit someone in the head to make them unconscious? When is a head injury a cause for concern? Piece by piece, the picture comes together. There's
How can
no
you be
Anthony,
so-
there's no mysterious stalker.
So,
It's all
I don't know what's the word I'm talking about. So, like, cautious in everything else you're doing and then search those exact terms on Google. Like, how dumb.
has been just Daniel.
Smart but dumb.
Detectives now understand exactly what happened. Daniel created the entire stalking persona in a twisted attempt to regain control of his failing marriage. And when Crystal began to suspect the truth, Daniel killed her to cover it up.
Yep.
On
That's
December
exactly what
16th,
happened then.
An arrest warrant is issued for Daniel Krug. Officers are dispatched immediately, finding him on his way to his daughter's dance performance. As patrol units close in, Daniel's movements strike them as suspicious. He appears to be heading back towards his car, and officers believe he may be trying to get away.
Get this. This is a detective. Get him out. Go.
On the island. Just get right.
All right, we're coming up in front. Just get up and pump the back. No, fuck. Go.
Has he got the kids in the car, bro? Wait, chill. They got the kids in the car?
Show us your hands. Show us your hands.
Oh, the kids in the car. Do what y'all gotta do, my boy. Yo, man, nigga.
Under red.
Daniel Krug is taken into custody without incident. In the weeks that follow, police finish their work. The digital forensic evidence, the surveillance timeline, the phone data, all of it leads back to the same person. Investigators become certain that Daniel Krug acted alone. He created a fake stalker, framed an ex-boyfriend, manipulated his wife, his children, and law enforcement. Before the case reaches trial, Daniel formally pleads not guilty. In April of 2025, his case moves into the courtroom. The story prosecutors present is devastatingly clear.
This was about Dan losing control. He was not in love with Christelle, and that resentment had turned to rage by the time we get to December 14th. Think about what he did to her. You don't do that to somebody you love. Think about
That's true.
The absolute nightmare and hell that he made the last few months.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She was living in fear for the last few months of her life. And she thought she could confide in him, but he was the one doing the shit the whole time. Shit crazy.
On the other hand, Daniel's defense argues that there was no physical evidence placing him at the crime scene and that he
I ain't gonna
could
lie,
not
bro.
have
I
been
know all lawyers got a job. You got a job to do. But I don't know how you could defend some shit like
Keller.
I don't know how you could.
know the physical evidence.
Can't defend this shit, bro.
And there is an enormous disconnect between that and the circumstantial picture the prosecution wants you to believe. Mr. Krug did not kill his wife.
I don't even think you believe that.
Did not commit these crimes.
You do not believe
After both
that.
sides make their case, the jury deliberates for nearly 2 days. And on April 17th, 2025, they return with their verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant
guilty
of murder in the first degree.
Daniel is found guilty of first-degree murder, stalking, and criminal impersonation. He is sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Damn. Good shot. I mean, good shit to that police department, bro. Good shit to that police department, but shit sad, bro. For the kids, for the family, for the wife, shit just sad all around. Shout out to Dr. Insanity, though. Another banger. Let me see what's on TikTok right now. Who this?
Right, come out of the game, maybe get a little surgery, taper up, and then 6 days later, start throwing mad stiffies with that same fractured hand. Are you kidding me? Some prefer to give themselves up.
Don't stress it. Yo, don't even play, Romeo. Don't even play right now. Don't even play right now. It's your debut.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hand down, man down.
Hold on, they just started.
Hand down, man down again.
Don't even play right now. Get active. Get active. Don't even play right now. 4-zip. 4-zip.
Nigga cooking him. And one dunks. Mr. Denver Nugget. Oh my. Bro. Who was that? Nigga's that Landry Shamet? Why would you even try to take a charge in? D-Wade. Oh my god, nasty spin. That's what you get for talking all that shit on TV, Kendrick Perkins. Baron Davis. Nigga, who was that? Who you dunk on? Who was that? I couldn't tell. Now this. Yo. Kendrick Perkins. I ain't even gonna say nothing, bro. Blake Griffin was tough, man. Brandon Knight got murdered on this day. Whatever day this was, this is the day that needs to be on his tombstone. Them Lob City days was crazy, man. Chris Paul was just passing the ball to these niggas and putting whoever was under the rim in eternal hell. This is J.R. Smith. Oh no, this is Melo. Damn, bro.
But you wasn't just saying all this when I had my fist in your butt, though. When you sprayed that cologne in my ass, I ain't felt the same since.
That's crazy, gang.
Like real shit. But you wasn't just saying all this when I had my fist in your butt, though.
That's nuts.
Come here, excuse me, nigga.
Hey.
Oh, I'm nice. Oh, yeah.
I look, he missed the old 2Ks, bro.
Come on, Kobe? Kobe, nigga.
Man, why these animations kind of tough?
Oh, I ain't one.
Look at that Dion Waiters.
Touch her, bro.
Pull up.
Come on, pull up.
¿Hablas español? ¿Hablas español? ¿No hablas inglés?
I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Got your ass.
Hello? Ni hoi soy Jungwon, ma. What's hoi soy Jungwon. Ni hoi soy Jungwon, ma.
Nigga still trying to sell, nigga. You don't speak your language.
Alright, for sure. I'll see you next time. Maybe next time, right? Huh? Ni hoi soy Jungwon, ma. What's that? Hoi soy Jungwon.
Fry this shit.
Parli italiano? Parli italiano? Lo parlo italiano.
What are they selling though? Ain't gonna lie, I might buy it from her type shit.
Alright, for sure. Maybe next time, alright?
To send the Thunder home.
Yeah, this nigga was tweaking shooting this shit. I don't know what made him shoot this shit, bro. He has genuine hatred in his heart for Paul George. Nigga said, I hate you, nigga, let's die. That's really what this was, bro. Think about it. Think about it, bro. This really is, I hate you, nigga, let's die in basketball form. Because, bro, look. If he misses that shot, they are on his ass the whole rest of the playoffs, especially if they lose the series. They are on Damian Lillard's ass. But if he make that shot, it's fuck you, Paul George. Guard up, fuck nigga. So it's really, I hate you, nigga, let's die. Because either way, somebody was dying. Whatever shot you take. I mean, whatever way it went. Whatever way it went, bro. If he missed, if he made it.
Something was wrong with him. That's not.
Nigga hated Paul George and Russell Westbrook. Alright, niggas, what y'all mean? Niggas hating on Kyrie? I didn't know y'all could hate on Kyrie, bro. Why am I liking this? What? Niggas hating on Kyrie? Nigga, is that Spicy P? P Skills? Pascal Siakam? Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to say. This gotta be a highlight reel, right? Nigga's the GOAT ball handler. Like, nigga was just born with ball control. 99 ball control. I guess I'll like the video again. Oh my god. Dance with me. Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers, bro. Elite duo. That's like mac and cheese and yams type shit. Elite duo, bro. Devontae Adams came over to the Raiders and damn near told us that we're a horrible franchise and we should be relegated to the XFL. But I still got love for him because look at this shit, bro. How can you hate on it? A dime, by the way. Prime Rodgers. Oh my God, cooked his ass. That was a bad pass, Rodgers, but we'll let it pass. Oh wait, Tay Adams on the Raiders. Oh, they gonna show more highlights on the Raiders. Man, we took 3 years off this nigga lifespan, bro, because of Josh McDaniels. Oh my fuck. Might genuinely be a top 3 route runner we've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie. Top 5, top 3. Oh my god. It's frying niggas.
If you have any
Hey, I found that.
Dude, I literally found it over there. There's 1,000.
No,
of them
there's
over
not.
there.
I wanted that one.
What is this guy's problem?
These niggas be trolling so hard.
There's literally 1,000 controllers over there.
Four-man rush. Rodgers to the end zone.
Yo, Garrett Wilson. Who was this nigga? Who was guarding him? I would have retired in the locker room, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nah. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I would have looked up on the Jumbotron and saw what he just did to me, because honestly, bro, he probably didn't even realize what just happened in real time. Is that Jalen Petrie? I can't tell who the fuck that is. Probably not Jalen Petrie, but regardless, bro. As soon as I would have looked up on the Jumbotron, it's like that Odell catch. If I would have seen that shit, I would have looked up. What he just do? Sub, get me out. I retired, bro. I'm hitting the AB. I'm out. Nigga. I'm out. Running across the field. Ocho. Wait, is that Chad Johnson? Nah, that ain't Ocho. I'm tweaking. Oh my god. That's some shit you do in Madden. Nigga, how do you... Hold up, bro. Hold up. How do you have all the momentum and still get trucked? The nigga got laid out. Is that Reek Willen? Of course. The greatest football player I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything better than that in my life. That Saquon shit was genuinely unreal when that happened. Shit had the whole NFL flabbergasted. Oh my god. Perfectly timed jump. This Lamar shit had the whole NFL flabbergasted too. This was literally his MVP moment. Once Lamar did this, I said this was the top 5 quarterback we've ever seen. I don't care. Damn, nigga, he almost died. Beast mode. Beast mode. Oh my god. The catch of all time. The catch. I still remember where I was when this shit happened, bro. I got a blonde mohawk because of this nigga. Because of this catch.
Four-man rush.
That is 99 iconic moments, gang.
Things are looking up for.
Are you waiting on somebody? You waiting on somebody?
Yeah, my friend's up there.
Oh, your friend? Oh, you look good though. What's your name?
Thank you, Jada.
Jada, nice to meet you.
Sorry, I wish I could take
Oh
your
no,
hand,
you good. You good. You got a lot going on over here.
I know.
You look good though. I ain't gonna lie. I can get your like Instagram or something.
Yeah.
Niggas hating.
But a man approaching you in front of a porta potty is kind of red
Really
flag.
crazy, right?
Yeah, like you might take a friend.
That's crazy.
This is not the type of spot that you would want to talk to that dude, right?
Bro, she was right. What do you want me to do?
Nigga is flopping.
You right now.
No, I'm saying like
Yeah, so serious.
with me?
Your friend?
No.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Dang, Jada.
I'm Joseph. Just nice to meet you.
Dang, he's trying to get you
You got
away.
Instagram?
You're not gonna let this happen, are you? You gonna let him do this?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We got a fade in front of her, bro. We got a fade.
All my hands are full right now.
We got a fade, bro. Run me my fade on some Aaron the Plumber type shit. I need that.
See how he's straight to business.
Oh nah, she tweaking. Never mind, bro. I ain't even gonna. It's probably trolling, but whatever.
I know what's up with you. You don't know shit about this.
This is really how I used to be though. Teacher think we dead ass, but we just joking.
Your little pussy goose getting a little too loose. You man tighten the fuck back.
Nah, bro. I feel like with all the memes and shit going around today, bro, school probably funny as hell.
Low content view.
Damn, them shit's dancing. Diamond's dancing, nigga. Two goats, bro. I missed his. Damn, bro. Bron and Steph in the finals. Wish we got it one more time, man. It was always a movie. Niggas had that. Matthew Dellavedova guarding my goat, calling him the Curry stopper. Don't make me laugh, gang. Shit just pissed me off. Oh my god. Top 10 ankle breaks of all time. Jordan Nwora is on that list. I don't know about that, but It was nice. It was nice. Oh wait, he kind of did dance on that nigga too. That's kind of funny. Make him dance, Lance. Nigga, what's that? Oh, I thought that was Paul George. Who was that? Who was that? Did his ass dirty? I remember this. Oh my fucking God. He fried them niggas. Fried them niggas, bro. Now he on the Clippers. I remembered it. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure this nigga got injured. Daniel Gafford got injured, bro. Fried. Kimbo. Oh my God, Nikola Mirotic. Fried his shit too. Damn, we didn't even see the whole top 10. Prime Diggs is elite. Elite route runner. What is Prime Diggs? Like, is he like top 10 route runner of all time? Or am I tweaking? Is that too high? Top 15 maybe? 20? I don't know. Prime Diggs is elite, man. He still is nice. Diggs still nice, bro. I feel like Diggs underrated in terms of like all time. He been doing this shit for a while, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta get that nigga his respect. Like I don't think he fell off yet. Longevity brings you into that combo. That top 15, top 20 all time type shit. Route running, I mean. And bro, that right there. He's one of the best receivers I've ever seen do this shit. Him and Jamar Chase. Like, they don't put their hands up too early. They can catch the ball, like, right when it gets to them. I don't know how to explain it, bro. But if you look here, he doesn't let the DB know that the ball is coming until it's actually there. See, the DB jumped late because he didn't know. Trading. Nigga be selling my parlays, but you got bunnies. You definitely getting up there, bro. Wait, did he win the dunk contest? I can't remember. I know he was in one. I don't think he won it. I feel like I'll remember if he won it.
30-player live.
Throws the basketball.
Yeah. Damn. I miss his team, bro. Now it's just Steph with a bunch of bums. He threw the shit at him, bro. I never noticed any of this shit when KD was on the Warriors, bro. He really didn't fuck with these niggas. Well, I knew he didn't fuck with Draymond, but damn, I thought KD and Steph was close. It's really Draymond football. Everything Draymond fault. Everything is Draymond fault.
Sanders hesitates.
Oh my God.
He gets away. Sanders will keep.
Touchdown.
Here comes the pressure. Running away from it is Sanders. He's looking long. He's got a man. Caught at the
Nigga just getting sabotaged, bro.
Well protected. And there's Jerry Jeudy.
By his receivers too. Jerry Jeudy be sabotaging that
Regular
nigga.
NBA players. Let's get it. Yeah.
Bro, why are all you... Oh. There is no way, bro.
The season's on the line.
If I was the coach, I would have quit right there. I would have quit middle of the game.
Right. McCown takes the snap.
He steps up. He's all
No
by
bullshit.
himself.
How did I let that happen, bro? At that point, it ain't the coaches, bro. It's the player.
No! The Cardinals have knocked the Vikings out of the playoffs.
Hornswoggle to the sideline. First down. Woo! What?
I remember watching this.
Denzel Ward, you got barbecue back there, and you didn't invite me. Hurt my
Feelings.
Try to work the ball on the boundary.
Diggs, sideline.
Canham steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs, sideline, touchdown. Unbelievable. Vikings win it.
This shit was crazy. I was watching this live too.
It's got
Not this. I wasn't watching this. I remember seeing this shit, but I wasn't watching it live.
Run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45.
Bro, imagine that though. Like, bro, when you a kid, these are the type of moments you like make up in your head. Like, it's the final play of the game. They about to kick the field goal. If he misses, he has to catch the kick and return it 100 yards to win the game. On some shit like that. Like, that nigga probably never got to pay for a meal in where Auburn at? It's in Georgia, right? He probably never got to pay for a meal down there ever again. I forgot Josh Norman's on the fucking Redskins. That was a bad ball, low-key. Hospital ball, kinda. I could watch Prime OBJ highlights all day, bro. It's like Prime D Rose. I could watch both of them niggas highlights all day. Might be my two favorite players of all time. Prime Odell and Prime D Rose.
Don't get too fucked. You just like to talk a lot. You ain't finna do nothing. They just like the pocket watch. So I got some zippers for them. I got P's and zippers for them. What they need, I get it for them. Don't loud, it's annoying. Bitch, you can't ignore it. On that porch, right till early morning. Try and get it off. We get cheap like Asiago. Pockets, they on double portion. Bitch, I'm popping like some bubbles blowing. Cuz say he ready.
They hated each other, bro. Real definition of I hate you, nigga, let's die.
Oh, right, I see you.
Damn, bro. I'm low-key about to end chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'll stream again tomorrow, though. We'll be back.